At Dream Squad, we're live. Lego sets that I owe you, and yep, maybe throw on something for the subway surfer. Alrighty, we are live. Let me pull this closer. Hello, Froma, Cephid, King Dice, Conan. Hello, hello, hello. How we doing? Yes, we're building Legos today. We're yapping and building Legos. No Brawl Stars today. We might throw on some Brawl Stars related content in the background, but the main goal of today is to get at least 2 of these 3 sets built. I think we're going to start with the Master Sword and the 2 links, and then depending on how long that takes, we'll do the Korok. His name is Hetsu. So I think that's the game plan today. Why would I forget your name, Safid? Kank, hello, hello. So, if you guys are only here to watch me play Brawl Stars, unfortunately, that's not going to be this day. That's not going to be this stream today. This stream's going to suck ass for you. But, if you want to hang out, listen to me yap, probably do some dumb shit, get annoyed about some Legos, then this is your stream. That is my name in English American. It's hard. Nah, man, that's easy to read. It makes total sense to me, Safit. It's either Safit, or if it was like French, it'd be like Safé. I don't speak French, though. Don't ask me to. Conan, do I remember you? No, I do not remember you, unfortunately. How you say that is my English name. Jam, I want to join your club. We love dumb shit. I hope you guys enjoy dumb shit. I don't know why you're here if you don't. That's all this stream is, brother. As you can see, the bookshelf's not put back together yet. Jelly's dragging her feet on that. I refuse to do it because half of them are not my books. And I'm going to put them back in the wrong order, and she's not going to like it. So, I'm not doing that. Not to flame Jelly or anything like that. I'm just stating facts. She has this particular way of wanting to do it. And, I don't know it. And if I do it wrong, it's going to make more work for her. So, let it be. We building all the sets today. My goal is at least 2. I want to start with the Master Sword one because I think that's the coolest. And then I want to do the 2 links because I think those are cool too. And then if we get to Hetsu, depending on how long these 2 take, if we get to Hetsu, then that's great. If not, I don't care. Secretly, I don't care. Gotta go play games, yap later. Well, I'll be here for a little bit, so don't worry. If you want to come back later, come back later. I'm a couple games away from Chuck Mastery. Technically, you always earn Chuck Mastery. You mean his title, but actually, I have not worked on any mastery titles at all, really. I should, but I just don't. What did I do yesterday? Dude, yesterday I came home and I died. I was so, I don't know why. I think my body just shut down when I got home. I worked yesterday. I got out of work. I went and got the groceries, put the groceries away. I ate some lunch, and I was like, all right, I'm going to take an hour nap, and then I'm going to get some stuff done, maybe get a video started on. I laid down on the couch, and I did not wake up until about 30 minutes before Jelly came home, and we had to be out of the door. Jelly got home around 4:30. We had to be out of the door by 5:30 to go to my nephew's football game, and, bro, it was a waste of a day. But, I mean, I kind of needed it. I've been grinding pretty hard. I got a couple of videos done this week. This is the 2nd stream. Yeah, man. Not to mention, I didn't get to stop all last weekend because we were doing this room, doing the flooring and all that. So, like, last weekend was a bit of a grind, too. It's just been a rough couple of weeks. Not that I'm complaining, but it was eventual that I was going to collapse, right? You're about to be trash tier soon. Never see that title. Yeah, you don't see that very often. Nobody plays Ash that often. My battle card's complete. Ash with the melody picture. Let's go. Ash is not a common main. Sad face. I don't see very many in the cards either. True Terra main. I actually have... There's a Terra up there. Right here. terror right there. And one of my work friends bought me a duplicate of her. So now I have one just sitting right here. These are all my dupes down here. I have a BB and a Shelly. And back here I have keychains. There's a Jessie and a Colt. And I actually have two Pipers. Two Pipers. And finally, an Ems. And actually, of these keychains, the only one, I have a Poco one on my keys. No lie, on God, it's on my keys for my car. My house and my car keys has a Poco keychain on them. Kenji, my Kenji is 3K credits. Saffin said, I need to say something before I go, but then never said it. Out with it, man. Oh, chat. I meant to ask you guys, how do you feel about me running ads during streams? Because I meant to ask this a while ago, because we're raising charity, money for charity and that, I don't care. When I played soccer, I hit bench with my ankle. After I scored, I was crying for almost an hour and broke my ankle. Oof. That hurts. That sucks. My nephew rolled his ankle yesterday. Well, he hurt his ankle in practice on like Wednesday or Thursday. And then when he was playing football, American football, not the rest of the world football, he got in there for a couple of plays and he got rolled up on. So it messed his ankle up even more. I felt bad for him. He was hurting. He was hurting. Yeah, you can do ads. I got an ad when I clicked on your stream. I don't know if that is normal. It shouldn't be normal, but I have it so it's that it's inserted manually, and I just never run ads. But if we look at this, capture 2. We look at this, we can set it up so that we can run ads automatically every whatever in certain intervals. So you could schedule mid-roll ads, and then you can set them every 6 minutes, every 12 minutes, every 18 minutes, every 24 minutes, or every 30 minutes. Or you could just do it manually, and then I have a button up here, up this way, where you just press that and it'll insert an ad. So if we insert ads, it would go to the charity, and I probably wouldn't do it. I probably would not do it after the stream's over or after the charity event's over. I'm just thinking about doing it for the charity event for now. That's all I'm trying to do. But I want to do it respectfully. Who wants every 6 minutes? No. I don't know. That's crazy. I would never do that. I think if we do it, it's either 24 or 30 minutes. Honestly. But I don't want to do it. I want to do it respectfully. I want to make sure you guys are cool with it. See you later. I don't want to just be like, hey, guys, we're running ads. Fuck you guys. This is it. But I think for the charity, because truthfully, the charity has slowed down a little bit. Not that I'm complaining. We cleared everything that I wanted. We have killed it for the charity event, and I'm very happy with the results. We have to do everything that I said we were going to do, so that's cool. And we're at $350 now, maybe a little bit more. I haven't checked in a couple of days. Here, let me tell you. I'll tell you right now. But we cleared $350, which smashes what I thought. I thought we might get $100, and JamFam pulled out, or rolled out, and we have killed it, and I'm very happy with it, but I think every little bit helps, and I think that's the only reason why I would like to bump it a little bit. As of right now in October, we raised $268 plus my 100 that I'm pitching in. My what is it? Hold on, let me check my notes. That's videos. My 112 plus 268 is 270, 280, or 380. $380 wrapped. So we're almost to $400, which is crazy. 24 is balanced considering your streams are usually 2 to 3 hours. Edgar King, hello, hello, hello. Edgar, as a warning, we are not playing any Brawl Stars today. We will be building Lego sets and probably throwing on some, like, React stuff. Can't wait for you to be drunk. Yeah, that's going to be on the 1st. That'll be on the 1st. All right, we're going to do every 24 minutes. We'll run an ad. Show ad revenue at different times to max. How do you guys feel about this? So I think this is probably better. Show it to different viewers to maximize revenue. That means everyone should be getting one ad within a 24-minute interval. You know what? If we're going to do it that way, let's do every 30 minutes. Boom. There you go. There will be ad revenue on this stream. Ad delays. All right. And also, there's an option here to delay ads during important moments. So we'll click that on. I don't know. I don't know what that does. I'm not gonna bother with it. How do I shrink my screen? What did I do? I broke YouTube. All right, so there'll be ads on. I'll probably do it for the rest of the month. So, you know, 5-6 more streams. Not the Hot One stream. I won't do it during the Hot One stream because I think that's important for everyone to see every moment. If you're going to be here for the Hot One stream, all the other ones will probably turn it on for it. I was goalkeeper 180. I was so good. That's good, man. Good for you. You just got your Nintendo? Sweet. All right, now let's talk about this stream, guys. So let's chat about this stream. So what's going to happen is I have another camera set up. Boom. And this is going to show the desk. Now, this camera's laggy. It's old. It's my old camera. If you guys, only the OG Jam fan will remember this, but I used to run a really shitty camera. It looks really bad. And as you can tell, it's not the fastest. It's not the highest quality. But I think I would rather have the low quality camera on my hands, high quality camera on my face. Unless you guys want this camera down here. Unless you guys want this camera, it'd have to go like that. It doesn't even work that well. I'd have to pitch it more like that. So we can do camera A or camera B. Why are you swinging your arm everywhere? To show how blurry the camera is. You see the difference between the two cameras? How blurry my hand is, and how this one doesn't. How the good camera doesn't have any blur. Anyway, so I think we'll just run face cam, hand cam setup. I think that's fine. Also, if I put this as face cam, it's going to show the stairs, which means if Jelly needs to come up the stairs, which she's not home right now, but if she needs to come up the stairs, then I have to, like, stop the whole stream, which is going to be annoying. Where's Sems? Sems was here. I don't know if he dipped out or what. Anyway. And one more thing. I think I'll throw on some content for Subway servers. Oh, Sems is here. Hello. I'm not going to throw on actual Subway servers. There was a video that came across my YouTube feed that I put in the save later category. Called it's this one right here. I did the math on the coin shortage. It's not what you think. It's 51 minutes long. I don't know who this guy is, so I'm not going to record my react to it, but hearing him out and hearing what he says about it, I think is pretty good content. Although, I won't agree with him if he says there is no coin shortage. Truthfully, I don't care if he did the math or not. It feels like there's a coin shortage, all right? And you can't fight my feelings, all right? I work on feelings, not truth. Because I'm a liberal. I'm a fucking liberal. Less yapping, more building. Shut up, Edgar. Edgar, how do you manage to be annoying every single stream? Can you answer that? How is it possible that every stream you find a way to bother me? All right. So we'll throw on this video, and then we'll throw on the hand cams. He's an Edgar. That's true. He's an Edgar main or a Poco main. I can't tell the difference. I don't know, because his account is Poco is Loco, but also his name is Edgar on. That's big. Do we need my face cam on here? He is Poco main. Do we need my face cam on here? I don't know. I'll turn it off for now. Hand cam here. We move face cam up. Turn off face cam. If you guys need to see my face, then I'll turn it back on. What are y'all's mains? Terra. What kind of question is that?
Do your PowerPoints to quit.
Alrighty. Chat, real quick. Make sure, I don't know who this guy is, but I'm gonna drop him a sub already. His name is Bedlam. He's got 26k subs. He made this video. It's sitting at 1 day ago. It's sitting at 62,000 views right now. He titled it, I did the math on the coin shortage. It's not what you think it is. So he's going to try to mathematically break down the coin situation in Brawl Stars that we all see and feel that there is a coin shortage, but we are told by the devs that there is no coin shortage. So we're going to check out what he has to say here. In your own time, make sure you go subscribe to him. Throw him a few watch minutes. I don't know what else he does on his channel, but make sure you go check that out as well. And when you're feeling squirrely, drop some comments for him. All right? Make sure you show this guy some love. He's not a huge creator, and I technically should not be reacting to his video, but it's interesting, and we're going to be sitting here just building Legos, so I figure this is good background stuff for us to listen and or react to. So let's check it out. All right, we're gonna start with this Lego set right here. This is the Master Sword, and yeah, 388 pieces. It says 388. I don't know if you can see that. 388 pieces. So is that big? I don't know if that's big or not. We'll find out. We'll see how long this takes. I'm not fun. I don't enjoy doing Legos, but I got destroyed by the new KSI song. He dropped another one, right? I trust him if he's Asian. That's racist. Sam main 100%. All right, let's check it out. Let's see what we got going on here. We'll get this video in the background started up. I will cut open this box and we will get this stream on the way. Underway, I should say.
Coins ratio looks something like this. Is the coin shortage real? How many coins can free-to-play players actually get in a year, and what can you do to maximize those coins?
Alright.
Chances are, if you clicked on this video, you're unhappy about how the Brawl Stars developers are handling.
I had a letter cutter up here. It's probably
players feel like they don't get enough coins to upgrade their account at a satisfactory rate. Now, whether this comes in the form of having too many power points compared to coins, or just feeling like you're not getting enough coins to keep up with all the newly released content that requires them, there seems to be a growing dissatisfaction within the Brawl Stars community with how the developers have handled their in-game economy. And this isn't a new issue. Players have been talking about the lack of coins for over a year now, ever since the release.
Sorry, how long is this video? 51 minutes.
It seems like the developers are thinking of a potential fix.
It's not a short video.
Had to say about a possible solution for the issue.
A typical react would take me probably 2 hours for this.
Have you ever considered making progression PowerPoint based? And then he mentions the lack of gold. Yeah, so I guess he's proposing like if you only use PowerPoints to upgrade brawlers, and then everything else is coins.
Is the
We
volume
considered it
alright
at
for
some
you
point.
guys? I can turn it up
We
too.
discussed it,
If
but
you guys need the
I
volume
don't
up
think
higher.
There's any conclusion to it.
Oh, wait, hold on, my bad. This was from their episode filmed in October of last year. My mistake. Here's what they had to say in their actual most recent episode.
Hold on, what'd they say?
Thinking of a potential fix. Here's what the developers had to say about a possible solution for the issue in their most recent episode of their Time to Explain podcast.
Have you ever considered making progression PowerPoint based? And then he mentions the lack of gold. Yeah, so I guess he's proposing like if you only use PowerPoints to upgrade brawlers, and then everything else is coins.
We considered it at some point, I think. We discussed it, but I don't think there's any conclusion to it.
Oh, wait, hold on, my bad.
Oh, that's wild that just in October, they said that they would consider getting rid of coins entirely and making everything PowerPoint based. But now that was last October. So over a year ago. But now here we are in the good year of our Lord 2024. And now there is no coin shortage and we are perfectly fine. They didn't deny that there was no coin shortage or anything like that. That's crazy. Is there lore on why Frank's bald? He's got a skin, or he's got some kind of condition. He actually just talked about it on he just talked about it on Twitter. Somebody said something about his eyebrows, and he said he's got some kind of condition. I don't remember what it was. I don't want to misspeak on it, but I do remember reading it. Not actually a couple days ago. All right.
This was from their episode filmed in October of last year. My mistake. Here's what they had to say in their actual
Chat.
most recent episode.
I actually lied. I feel like face cam's going to be better for this, and we're going to tilt it downwards. I lied. I feel like this is going to be better. We'll get my area cleaned up. I feel like this is going to be better because it's going to look better. You can see more of the thing. This camera over here looks like ass. I think it's just better. Yeah? Here's our bag here. Oh, no. There's more bags. Jesus fucking Christ. Holy. What have I done? How are there 2 bags that are labeled 2? What is going on? All right, so we got 2 bags labeled 2, 2 bags labeled 1, and another bag labeled 2. So we have we got 5 total bags here that need to get built and put together and stuff. Oh god, this is gonna suck. All right, let's just get going on this. So,
Community
put the
has
video
asked
back on.
for so long to find solution with coins compared to PowerPoints. Coins is in big shortage. Maybe some kind of conversion could be possible to at least reducing the prices of hypercharge. So like I prepare years for this question. What I think that there is a problem is because we are not like giving less coins. Like we are giving more coins in general, like raw coins actually, on top of like the random rewards. That's like gadgets, star drops, hypercharging, gacha. But you can see that even like the baseline is already increased when you change.
I hate to keep pausing. We've already seen this. We've already reacted to this. I talked about it. I did a whole video. What the fuck is this shit? You can't really see it. What is this? What is going on here? I don't understand these instructions already. Anyway, fuck it. Let's go.
The Brawl Pass.
The number of bags has no
daily income,
bearing
so
on
like
the order
that's
of build.
every
Just
day,
follow the
and then you can see
instructions
how
to
like the
build your
baseline is
set.
very
If there's
high,
any
and it's
questions,
still
just feel free to
climbing up,
contact us.
which makes Jeff on our side to
What do you
get
mean the
desperate.
number
Like,
of
Yeah.
oh my god, they're getting too many coins.
Okay, so turns out players have been getting more coins than ever before, so the economy is fine, in fact, too good for the players, and there's no shortage then. Great. Yet another case of the greedy mobile game players who just couldn't spend their resources responsibly, trying to extort poor Supercell for more coins and prevent them from becoming the next Black Myth.
I'm listening to what this guy says, and this is like almost exactly how I feel that they were trying to get across with us. Like, it's us being greedy and there is no coin shortage, even though we're the ones suffering.
Wukong. Well, hold on, you might be thinking. Sure, players are getting more coins than ever before, but that's irrelevant to the issue. It's not about spending responsibly. Players need to spend coins on brawlers to max them out and be competitive, especially ever since Supercell decided to increase the stat gap between different levels of brawlers. Not only that, but with all the broken brawlers that are being released into the game, if you don't max out the newly broken brawler as they're out to abuse them, then you're inherently just at a disadvantage to the players that do. And brawlers themselves cost more to upgrade than ever before with the high coin costs of gears and hypercharges, which are essentially mandatory upgrades. So what if we're getting 80% more coins than before if the cost to upgrade a brawler to be playable in high ladder or ranked requires 100% more coins? I mean, this is a game where having maxed out brawlers in a diverse brawler pool only help you for drafting and ranked, right? Plus, if a player can't even max out one brawler per season, but Supercell releases one new brawler each season, then new players would just never be able to catch up to older players without wailing, and that feels unfair. Okay, but on some level, the developers need to be able to monetize their game, right? I mean, you can't just expect that free-to-play players can just max out all the brawlers for free instantly. They would need to be able to make money. But not
Yeah, that's kind of what I was saying too, is that like it needs to be, there needs to be a balance, right? Right now you feel like you need to whale out to be able to max out brawlers in an efficient manner, but also it doesn't feel fair because they release all these brawlers and it takes so much plus hypercharges to upgrade your brawlers, like 17,000 coins, and at best you're getting maybe 5,000 in a season depending on whatever event they're running. So it doesn't feel like right now it's working out like balance wise.
not just enough to run the servers. They need to make enough money, more money, in order to fund the continuous development and growth of the game to keep it fresh and exciting and have new players coming in. The more profitable the game is, the more money will be reinvested into the salaries of new employees of the dev team to make content that everyone can enjoy. Yeah, but still, that doesn't change the fact that being so strapped for resources just feels bad to play. And the developers aren't even being honest about it too. Like, of course they know that free-to-play players are struggling with resources. I mean, they have all this data, so surely they know on some level. But they're just trying to gaslight the community into thinking that things are better than ever and we have no reason to complain. Isn't this just another case of Greedy Cell trying to brush the issue under the rug because they want to force players to spend money and turn this game into another Clash Royale? Showing me coin graphs from the fact that my power points to coin ratio looks like this, while the power points to coins ratio I need to max out brawlers is more like this, it just feels slimy.
Hey, this is exactly everything I was saying.
Wait,
That's like everything I was saying, man. I was like going off about it, how grimy and how icky everything felt. Like there's a way to like convey this information that doesn't feel so corporate and so plastic. And it's like, what the hell are we doing? Like, why are we talking about this in this way? Like, there's better ways to talk about it where you're not just straight up lying about it, you know?
pause. What's actually the issue being discussed here? So, on one side,
4
players don't have
by-
enough resources to upgrade their account at a satisfactory pace.
4x5.
On the other side, oh well, players don't have those resources because developers need to be able to monetize the game. Okay, but aren't we forgetting to check something here? How many resources do players
4 by
actually
4.
get, and how does that compare to how many resources
This is
they
4 by 4
actually
I can count.
need in order to keep pace with all the new content and unlock and upgrade all the old content? I mean, before we talk about why players aren't getting enough resources at all, shouldn't we first find out if players actually aren't getting enough resources? Alright, so to figure this out, we need to calculate how many resources it takes to unlock and upgrade the newly released content, but since brawlers of different rarities are released each month and the Brawl Stars progression system is somewhat inherently variable with all the community events they do, let's measure the resources players received over the past year since the start of the coin issue being on the developer's radar, and compare that to how many resources it would take to unlock and max out all the newly released brawlers in that year. This way, if players received less resources in the past year than what's necessary to keep up with the new content that's been released, or even just barely enough, then we can say that players probably aren't getting enough resources.
This is a really good way of going about it too, is like calculating, all right, so we've had 10 brawlers released this year. So what he's going to do is he's going to calculate how much it costs to upgrade your brawlers before, then add on the extra 10 brawlers to max them out, hypercharges, gears, star powers, all that. And then he's going to calculate approximately, you can never calculate exactly how much resources we get every season because of RNG and stuff like that. So he's going to calculate approximately how many resources you should be getting and see if it's actually equal to what it was before. So I think that's his game plan, and that's why it's going to take him so long.
On the other hand, if players received more than enough resources in the past year than what's necessary to keep up with the new content that's been released, then we can say that the lack of resources isn't the real issue, even if it feels like it. Now, since players who play the game more actively get more resources than players who don't, obviously, we're going to be...
Yeah, my personal opinion is there might be more coins and everything going around, but as of right now, the big issue is more of our coins mean less because inflation is so much. They release brawlers every month. There's hypercharges, there's gears, there's star powers. It just costs so much to upgrade a brawler right now that it's not necessary. They would need to buff coin shortage every year to keep up with the inflation. It's the idea of inflation. We get the same amount of coins, but they mean less because they have to get stretched 10 times further. And they could also make the argument like, oh, everyone doesn't play every brawler, but it's like you release these broken brawlers that people want to play, and it incentivizes you to want to upgrade them, but you can't upgrade all the brawlers efficiently right now because of how many coins you're getting as a free-to-play player.
Be basing our numbers on a player who plays actively. Sure, if you play pretty infrequently, you won't be able to get that many
Or by-
resources, but we want to see the limits of what's doable, within reason of course, and I'll explain what I mean by that when we're actually doing the calculations. Also, since paying players will receive substantially more
4x8.
resources than free-to-play players, when judging resource amounts, we'll be going with the completely
4x8.
free-to-play
Now, where
player
does this
as
go?
the base of our comparisons. But keep in mind
On
that
the
even though free-to-play
top.
players are the focus of discussion a lot of the time, in a recent poll I did, they don't even make up a third of the players who filled
Keep an
out that
L,
poll.
okay.
The majority of players have spent some money on this game in the form of either the
I've been
Brawl
going
Pass
for
or
like
some
5
shop
minutes, and I've
offers.
only gotten like 4
Regardless,
pieces
though, we
connected.
can
This
still
is
use
bad.
the free-to-play player
This is
as
gonna
the
take
next
forever,
metric
bro.
to kind of even out the fewer resources you get from inactive playing
Alright,
with
so
the
now there's
extra
supposed to
resources you
be
would get
a
if you
yellow
spent the money.
hinge-looking
And I'll
piece.
also include calculations for base Brawl Pass and Brawl Pass Plus buyers too. So with that out of the way, let's finally dive into the numbers
I
of the
have
game
to
for the past year to
I have to open all these bags at once. I'm going to get so confused so quickly. This is going to be a fucking disaster. Oh, I'm 5 minutes in and I'm already getting annoyed. This shit's so dumb. Why wouldn't you just put the pieces in a bag? Why wouldn't you just put the pieces in a fucking bag that you need to put together first, then open the next bag and put those pieces together? What are we doing? All right, sorry. Back to Legos. Not mental breakdowns. We're building Legos. It's fun. Children like this. Children can do it, Jam.
determine definitively whether Brawl Stars actually has a coin shortage. Feel free to leave a comment at this point guessing if you think free-to-play players can or can't keep up with maxing out all the new brawlers released in the past year. And if you guess correctly, Danny from Supercell himself will come down and bless you with 1,000 years of good coin luck. Let's jump into it. Now, at the time of me making this video, we're coming up on the 1-year anniversary of Chuck's release date. Since then, the brawlers that have been released in order have been Charlie, Miko, Kit, Larry and Laurie, Angelo, Melody, Lily, Draco, Clancy, Mo, and most recently, Kenji. Including Chuck, that's 2 epic brawlers, 7 mythic brawlers, and 3 legendary brawlers, making for 12 brawlers released in a year, or 1 brawler per month, which sounds about right. The credits to unlock these brawlers are 925 for an epic, 1900 for a mythic, and 3800 credits for a legendary brawler, which totals to 26,000.
Don't worry, I found it, guys. I found the piece.
All the brawlers in the past year. To upgrade every brawler that's released to power 11, each brawler costs 3,740 power points, which going forward
Alright,
will
so
be
this is our
abbreviated
base here.
as PP for short, and 7,765
So
coins.
one off
But each
from the
brawler
L
also
here.
potentially needs a gadget, star power, 2 gears, and a hypercharge,
Oh, no,
which can total to like an additional 10,000 coins if you buy them outright, making the total cost to max out each brawler 3,740 power points and 17,765 coins. Multiply that by 12 for the past year,
Okay.
and you get 44,880
So I need a
PP
2 by
and
2x2
213,180 coins to just keep up with the new brawler releases. Now, at this point, I do want to say that I am
Hold on a
aware
second,
that
he
the coins
said some important
are
information here.
540 power points, which going forward will be abbreviated as PP for short,
PP.
and 7,765 coins, but each brawler also potentially needs a gadget, star power, 2 gears, and a hypercharge, which can total to like an additional 10,000 coins if you buy them outright, making the total cost to max out each brawler 3,740 power points and 17,765 coins.
Okay.
Multiply that by 12 for the past year, and you get 44,880 PP and 213,180 coins to just keep up with the new brawler.
So they need to drop 230,000 coins every single year for us to max out every brawler. And he's saying including Barry. Is he only going up to Barry right now? He might have said that earlier. I'm not gonna speculate here. All right, let's continue.
Now, at this point, I do want to say that I am aware that not every brawler released has access to a hypercharge. In fact, of the new brawlers released,
But you can also include the hypercharge because eventually every brawler is going to have a hypercharge, and is it a thick piece? No, it's a thin piece. Sorry, I'm trying to do this at the same time. You can include the hypercharge thing. I think that's totally justified because eventually every brawler is going to have a hypercharge, and you're gonna have to spend those coins eventually to get all your brawlers to have hypercharges, right? So like including that is fair. Just because they don't have a hypercharge on release doesn't mean you're never gonna not need those coins. So that's fine.
last year, only 1 brawler, Angelo, has a hypercharge at all. The reason why I'm still going to include it in the brawler cost is because for this video, we'll be under the presumption that every brawler
Did I
has
just
their
drop another
hypercharge
fucking
available
piece?
to purchase with their release. Because 1, eventually in the future things will get to that point, but 2, this way we avoid double counting hypercharge costs by needing to include the batches of 6 hypercharges released with each update cycle.
I don't think I did.
I've noticed some players saying that, oh, you need to include 30,000 coins to buy all the hyperchargers each update as a cost, while also saying that the cost to max out a brawler including buying their hypercharge is 17,765 coins. Well, hold on, because if you include the cost to buy the 30,000 coins worth of hyperchargers on their release, then you should decrease the cost to max out those brawlers accordingly, otherwise you're double counting hypercharge costs. To avoid doing that and make life easier for me, we're just going to add in the hypercharge cost to the cost to max out each brawler and go from there.
Can I just point out, I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing. There's supposed to be a 2x2 skinny piece that I cannot find in this mess of fucking pieces because they made me open this shit and dump it all out all at once instead of just putting the right shit in the right bag. Who made this? I want to talk to him. This is shit dumb. It's supposed to be this, a 2x2 skinny piece, right? Right here. This is the step we're on. I'm on step 5. It's supposed to be a 2x2 skinny piece. I don't see no 2x2 skinny pieces.
There. Anyways, looking at the cost per year to max out the newly released
Got
brawlers,
2x2
at this point,
fatties.
some of you are probably
Look at
already
this
thinking,
thickums.
Hey, wait a minute. The current
That
free
shit says
pass only
2x2
gives
skinny.
2,500 power points, 7,000 coins, and 1,000 credits. And since
This
each
looks like the
pass
parts for
only
the
lasts
sword.
a month,
This
that's
also has
only
parts for the
30,000
sword in
power points, 84,000 coins, and 12,000 credits a year. Let alone the upgrade cost. That's not even half the amount of credits needed to unlock the brawlers to begin with. Free-to-play players are screwed. I mean, they're screwed. Well, hold on, because it's actually a little more complicated than that in 3 big ways. One is that starting in January of this year, Season 22, Brawl Passes were reworked from being 2 months long to only 1 month long, and the old bonus rewards were replaced with star drops, which means that potential resource gains were slightly different back then, although the difference isn't that much. The second thing is that back when Charlie was released, she was released as something called a chromatic brawler, which was a unique rarity tier for brawlers that were released specifically as a reward in the Brawl Pass, and required a legacy currency called chroma credits to unlock after the Brawl Pass season ended. When they removed the chromatic rarity and chroma credits, they did a huge chroma shower event where players could earn a bunch of chroma credits to unlock brawlers before they were reorganized into their current day rarities. Back then, chromatic brawlers like Pearl and Surge were worth the same amount of credits.
Alright, so it is a
despite
different
today,
piece.
Surge being worth more than 4 times as many credits to unlock. On top of that, any unspent chroma credits after they were removed would be converted into credits at a 1 to 1.85 ratio. This means that overall, players
it's
who
2 by
grinded during
6.
that event probably received a
Step 5,
massive
2 by
shit ton
6.
of credit
Chat,
equivalents
I'm a
of brawlers
fucking
unlocked,
idiot.
which is way beyond the amount of credits that
I'm looking for a
somebody
2 by
started
2
playing the
piece.
game
It's
just
2 by
after the
6.
event
It's
ended
sitting
would be
right
able to
in front of me,
receive.
chat.
And calculating how many credits a player
Okay.
at that time could get is also kind of a headache. So for this
Okay,
video,
so
we'll be
this
focusing
needs to- I
specifically
need one of
on the
these
current
pieces
day
to
Brawl
go like
Pass
this.
rewards and extrapolate those out into the past year, even though for like 3 of those months, the Brawl Pass rewards were technically slightly different. Ultimately, for the purposes of this video though, the differences in the old and new passes don't actually matter that much, and that's in part tied to this third reason why free-to-play players aren't as fucked as they seem, which is that the Brawl Pass doesn't even provide half of the resources free-to-play players can get when playing this game. I'm serious, I've noticed a lot of players both in my poll and in online discussions trick themselves into thinking that progression in this game is a lot worse than it actually is because they focus purely on the Brawl Pass when comparing resource gains. Let's focus just on the credits for a moment. So you need 26,550 credits to unlock all the brawlers released in the past year. The free-to-play pass gives 12,000 credits a year. The base Brawl Pass itself gives an additional 2,000 credits, so if you buy the Brawl Pass every month, that's an additional 24,000 credits a year or 36,000 credits total.
I skipped a
So
step.
already
Okay,
Brawl
keep
Pass
these off to the
purchasers
side.
have more than enough credits to cover the new content that's released each year. Okay. The Brawl Pass
I'm on step
doesn't
4,
give any additional
dumbass.
credits, so they're in the same boat as the base Brawl Pass purchasers. Now let's take a look at star drops. People generally tend to imply that star drop rewards are negligible when talking about the game, but they are a significant chunk of this game's progression and can't be ignored. Although my guess is that they're usually ignored mostly because nobody wants to go through and do the actual math to figure out what the value of each star drop is, even
I agree. It's hard to take into account how star drops affect your progression because they're so random. You can't truly count on them to add to your coin total because you can always get dumb shit out of them, like a profile picture or credits or token doublers or whatever. I mean, token doublers are technically part of progression, but yeah, you can never truly count on star drops to actually like contribute to you. So I mean, it sucks.
even though all the data is on Supercell's website. Oh wait, except this guy. Oh yeah, it looks like he did the math. Shoutouts Show Ming. If you want to see his math breakdown, you can check out his video on this topic.
4, 5,
So anyways,
6.
armed with the average expected resources from each star drop,
1,
let's
2,
count up the amount of star drops you
1,
can
2, 3,
get in
4,
1
5,
year.
6.
From the Brawl Pass alone, you get
So this
24
goes
star
here.
drops a month, and then 1 additional legendary drop at the end. So in a year, that's 288 star drops.
So I
and
should have
12 legendary
5
star
pieces
drops
hanging
just
off
from
the edge.
completing the free
1,
pass.
2,
Wait a minute,
3,
that's not all.
4,
Every day,
5.
if you complete your daily win
And then
bar,
I need
you'll
a
get up to 3 star drops a day.
4 by...
Wow, that was a good one. If you expand that out,
Bro, why wouldn't you just cut the burp? What the fuck? Do you guys want me to leave dumbass edits like that in my shit? Because I could. I oftentimes have to clear my throat 1,000,000 times before I actually get a good take. So I'll say a take. I'll be like, yeah, so the skin looks like this, blah, blah, blah. Then I'll fuck up and be like, blah, 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 blah. Skin reviews are not a good example, though. I would not leave skin review shit in there, but I would not leave fuck ups in skin reviews because those are important videos. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The Bedlam video is doing numbers. Yeah, I'm watching it right now. And I'm trying not to lose my mind. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
out into 365 days a year, ignoring leap years.
1, 2,
That's
3, 4,
1,095
5,
star
6.
drops a
That's
year.
way too big.
Add those up with the Brawl Pass
That's
star
really
drops,
big.
and you'll get 1,383 star drops a year, plus the 12 legendary drops mentioned before. Now, since the star drops themselves can give
Another
you
eighter.
a brawler straight up, if you already have all the brawlers unlocked for a rarity and you pull that rarity from a star drop, you'll receive a fallback reward which is set to these values. And since we're working with larger numbers, I was able to get the exact decimals from him as well. Shoutouts Xiaoming. Now, ignoring players who still haven't unlocked all the rares and super rare brawlers because they don't matter, you'll have different average expected credit equivalents for each star drop you open based on whether you have all the brawlers unlocked.
That's where we
missing
are so far.
legendary, are missing mythics and legendaries.
So we should have 5
or are
pieces
missing
hanging out the
epics,
end.
mythics, and legendary brawlers. Because of this, from regular star drops, your expected range of credits you'll receive in a year will be somewhere between 11,755 credits to 17,439
Then I
credits
had these
from
2
regular star
pieces.
drops, and 2,293 credits to 3,434 credits from legendary drops, totaling to 26,048 credits if you're missing only legendary brawlers, and 32,873 credit equivalents if you're missing all the way down to epic brawlers, per year for free-to-play players. And for players who buy the Brawl Pass, keep in mind the Plus version has no difference in the credits you get. The credit range is between 50,048 and 56,873 credits per year. And this is just based on your expected yearly credit income if you collect all 3 daily star drops a day and complete the Brawl Pass each season. As a reminder, the amount to unlock everything in the past year was 26,550 credits. So then, looking at this, it seems like free-to-play players missing only a legendary brawler will be just barely shy of being able to unlock all the new stuff, if you only look at these 3 income sources. Because the truth is that we still haven't included Mega Pig, which also gives 20 star drops for a max pig and runs once a month, adding another 240 star drops a year,
And then I
or
should have
2,000
2
to 3,000
Alright, so
credits
we're
a
set
year.
there.
Nor does it include bonus star drops players can get at the end of the season, which can amount to at least an additional 15 a month for free-to-play players if you really grind, so you can add in another potential 1,500 to 2,200 credits a year. And by the way, this number can almost triple if you have the Brawl Pass with the higher XP bar
Right,
cap
so we
and
need
extra
another
daily
one of
and
these
season
guys,
quests.
and this goes
These
right
credit
here.
estimates also don't include
No,
special
I
events
need
like
to put
the
this piece
100 star
down
drop
first. So
giveaway,
this is
the
a
5 legendary star drop giveaway, the Godzilla event, the Mega Box versus 60 star drop event, the Krusty Cash event, the Classic Brawl event, which all gave players some way of
another
getting
4 by
free credits.
6.
Nor does it include ranked star drops, trophy road rewards, brawler mastery rewards, which you'll also be unlocking as you play the game. Nor does it take into account that this past year had a higher than usual amount of legendary brawlers released, with lead Supercell dev Frank saying on Twitter that they plan on releasing only 1 to 2 legendary brawlers per year going forward. Also, we got Miko for free, which I forgot about until just now while editing, so you can...
I have a hard time thinking that they're only going to release 1 legendary brawler. I understand the dev times for Kit got a little messed up, but I also know that a lot of people bought all the legendary brawler early packs, and they can get significantly more money from selling those legendary brawler packs. So as a company, which we've all seen them push to make more money over the last couple of years, as a company, it makes more sense for them to drop more higher rarity brawlers, regardless of free-to-play players' feelings about it. That's the reason why they don't want to sell rares and super rares anymore, because they're not going to make any more money. They say that it's because it would confuse early game players, as if you're not unlocking more higher rarity brawlers quicker as an early game player anyway, because they give you a mythic right away. You can get Mortis by the end of your first week or whatever like that. And so like not wanting to add more low rarity brawlers because it would get too confusing doesn't make sense. And as what I was trying to say here is that it makes more sense for them to want to sell more high rarity brawlers because of these early access packs that they can charge more money for on the high rarity brawlers. All right, I'm going to continue my Lego set now.
I guess you can take like 1,900 credits off that too.
What's with kicking? I am a from club.
Okay, so given all this, we've established that players should be able to at least unlock all the brawlers in the game at a somewhat steady pace that beats out new brawler releases if they play actively every day. Great. But I'm sure a lot of you already knew that you can get more brawlers unlocked in this game than you can upgrade. So how many brawlers can you expect to upgrade per year? Figuring out PowerPoint equivalents from Star Drops is fine, but the coins equivalents from Star Drops is where things get a little tricky because Star Drops do drop gadgets and star powers in them, but I feel like it's somewhat unfair to include Star Drops and gadget coin equivalents in your calculation like how Xiaoming does in this video. I mean, let's face it, a lot of the times, the gadget or star power you get from a fart drop isn't even the one you need, and waiting to get that star power or gadget on—
Right, because if you get it on— first off, it's hard to get a gadget or star power on a specific brawler. Second off, it's a coin flip if you get the right one, because there's brawlers like, I don't know, we'll just take Carl here. If you want Protective Pirouette, then it's a coin flip. You want Protective Pirouette, you end up getting Power Throw. Not that they're necessarily bad or whatever. You could flip between the two on Carl. He's not a great example, but you know what I mean? Like, Kenji, for example, why would you want the super one when you can have the shield one? The one that makes your super wider, or you could have the shield one. So it's a coin flip there. And then on top of that, it's like, if you want to upgrade a brawler and you want them to be maxed out on the day of unlock, then you need to have that gadget and star power unlocked immediately. And you don't really necessarily want to wait on the star power and gadget if you don't have to. Like, you're forced to buy gears, right? That's not for debate. You aren't technically forced to buy gadgets and star powers, but if you want to make them like as playable as possible, not having a gadget and star power feels like shit. So you do kind of have to spend them on day of. So even like, you don't necessarily need to buy both, but you need to buy at least one. So you should at least include 2K gold or 3K gold into your brawler calculations, which I think is what he did, because 17,000 was the number that we came up with in chat the other day. So anyway, yeah.
On a brawler from a star drop doesn't really feel that great, considering these are more or less necessary upgrades on your brawler to be competitive. I mean, some brawlers literally are only viable because of a specific gadget or a specific star power in their kit. Not only—
Yep, that's what I was just saying. You need them on day of release if you want the brawler to be playable.
only that, but apparently you'll only get a 1,000 coins fallback reward if you already have all the gadgets and star powers unlocked. So for the purposes of this video, we're going to try ignoring both the star power and gadget coin value and the fallback reward value from the average star drop coin equivalent for our calculation.
What is this?
This means that
it's just
in our
a flat
star drop
top.
calculations, we're assuming that you don't have all the star powers and gadgets unlocked yet, so you don't get fallback rewards. And when you do get star powers and gadgets from a star drop, they're the ones you'd never use, meaning these pulls are the equivalent of pulling nothing. Straight up air. The most pessimistic case. But we'll also do the calculation assuming you don't buy a star power gadget because you pulled one that you would actually use from a star drop, saving you 2,000 and 1,000 coins and allowing us to add in that value into the star drop, as a kind of mathematical test to see how much further you can squeeze coin savings this way. We'll call this one the
skinny
optimistic
short,
case. That being
one
said,
skinny
for hyperchargers,
long.
since there's only one hypercharger option per brawler and they're pretty much all desirable, we're going to leave in the hypercharger coin values for the star drop coin calculations and assume you don't get a hypercharge fallback reward, which is only—
This is a fucking nightmare. Sorry, not to cut off the video or anything, but this is a fucking nightmare. You guys have fun doing this? This sucks. Dude, I'm fucking lost, brother. Like, I have no idea what the fuck I'm looking for. I'm on step 8. I'm on step 8. How many steps are in this shit? 63! 63, chat. 64. Oh my god, I'm gonna fucking lose it. All right. I need a one long skinny piece.
1,000 coins, because most people don't have all the hyperchargers anyways. Given these
Probably in
constraints,
here.
the
It's probably
average
fucking
coin
in
equivalent of a star drop is 66.12 coins, including coin equivalents of gadgets, star powers, and hypercharges, but only 47.34 coins per star drop, excluding star powers and gadgets. For power points, each star drop is worth on average 13.78 power points. Shout out to Xiaoming. So to calculate the total star drops,
Do I have
you
to
can
open this
expect in a
piece?
year,
I have to
we
open this piece,
the
right?
1,380
I have to open this box!
star drops and 12 legendary.
I have to open this pack. because there's no one. Wait, there's one right here. Never mind, I found it. I'm not opening that because it's going to be a mess.
Legendary star
It's gonna
drops
be
from the
a
daily
fucking
drops,
disaster.
plus the Brawl Pass. We also have the 240 Megapig star drops from reaching max Megapig each month, totaling the number 2 1,623 star drops per year. And so the power points you can expect from these sources are 22,364 power points per year. And the pessimistic coins income you can expect for the year from Megapig, Brawl Pass star drops, and daily star drops is 76,832 coins from regular star drops and 9,780 coins from legendaries, totaling to 86,612 coins, of which Megapig alone, by the way, makes up 11,361 of these coins.
Do your Mega Pig. I don't want to do my Mega Pig. It sucks, bro. I don't get any good rewards for it. I don't max out Mega Pig. Chat! If you're in my club, make sure you do your Mega Pig next time.
On the other hand, in the optimistic case, the coins income you can expect is 107,312 coins from regular star drops and 16,300 coins from legendaries, totaling 123,613 coins, of which Megapig alone makes up 15,868 of these coins. And just as a reminder, to upgrade the 13 new brawler releases each year to max, it costs 48,620 power points and 230,945 coins. Adding together the Star Drop resources with the Brawl Pass resources, the free-to-play pass gives 30,000 power points and 84,000 coins per year.
Then you need to do
combined with these Star Drop values, that makes 52,364 power points per year and 170,612 coins per year in the pessimistic case,
and then
or 207,613 coins per year in the optimistic case. The Brawl Pass gives an additional 2,000 power points and 8,000 coins over the free pass. Combined with the Star Drops, that makes 74,364 power points per year and 266,612 coins per year in the pessimistic case, or 303,613 coins per year in the optimistic case. The Brawl Pass Plus gives an additional 1.5 thousand power points and 3,000 coins. Combined with the Star Drops, that makes 94,364 power points per year and 302,612 coins per year in the pessimistic case, or 339,613 coins per year in the optimistic case. Just some interesting things that I want to point out here. Notice the giant jump from free-to-play to just buying the Brawl Pass.
This is what I've been saying. This exactly right here is what I've been saying since they updated the Brawl Pass, is that it makes it so much more pay to win. And like everyone was like, oh, the new Brawl Pass feels good. And it's like, yeah, because it feels good because it's actually like doubling or tripling your rewards. Maybe not necessarily that, but it feels like you get so much more out of the Brawl Passes than you used to. And that's because they updated it to actually give you more. It's wild. And like people don't recognize that, but I sniffed it out immediately. Not to brag or anything like that. I'm not like the smartest guy in the world, but
every month. If it weren't for the Star Drops, you'd literally more than double your coins, which is crazy. The leap from the Brawl Pass to Brawl Pass Plus isn't as giant, highlighting that the value of the Brawl Pass Plus comes mostly from the cosmetic offerings like the exclusive title and 2 skin color variations, otherwise not really as worth getting if you only care about resources. Another thing to note here is that, as previously mentioned, with the Brawl Pass, you get extra XP throughout the season with the higher max limit and the daily quests and season quests. This means that you can potentially get more than triple the bonus star drops that free-to-play players can, and assuming that free-to-play players and Brawl Pass players grind for all their Brawl Pass bonuses...
We're schmooving on this, guys. We're schmooving on
players
this.
Can get around an additional 180 drops per year, or an additional 2,480 power points per year,
although my pieces don't really fit in very well.
Coins per year in the pessimistic case, or 11,901 coins per year in the optimistic case. Pass buyers can get around an additional 540 star drops per year, or an additional 7,441 power points per year, and 25,563 coins in the pessimistic case, or 35,704 coins in the optimistic case. All this taken into account, things are looking pretty bad for the free-to-play players right now, even with the bonus star drops, which nobody grinds.
All right, so free-to-play free resources per year. 54,000 power points and 179,000 gold to 219,000. Dude, that's nowhere near. I think he said his calculation was 290,000. So you're off by 80,000 gold, which I guess isn't that bad, but compared to here, you're clearing it. So a person who buys the Brawl Pass is clearing it even on the low end, even with the bad rewards. You're clearing his 290,000 mark. No matter what. So you can max out all the brawlers that come out in the year. But here, you're not even getting close. You're off by 80K. On the good side. Over here, you're not even close. You're off by 120,000. That's wild.
And the pessimistic case isn't even close to reaching the coins needed to max out all the new brawlers.
Sorry, it was 230K. Sorry, I thought it was 290. It's 230K. You guys can't even see the top. Fucking shit streamer, bro. If he's been putting numbers on the top of the screen, you guys have not been able to see it. Fucking terrible fucking streamer. I'm building Legos. Chat's fucking dead. There's one concurrent viewer. I appreciate you. Bro, is this stream ass? Should I stop? I thought you guys would enjoy this. I'm losing my mind building a Lego set and you guys aren't even here. Fuck! I don't know. My thing over here says there's only one person here. I don't know. Yeah, it says there's only one person here. I don't know. Is this stream that bad? I don't care. I gotta power through.
In the past year, and the optimistic case
It is what it
still
is, bro.
doesn't quite get there either. And this is all despite both cases having more than enough power points to max out
What do I
all the
need?
new
Oh,
brawlers per year.
two.
This might be where we
one by
start to
ones.
see the source of that
Two
coin
singular
shortage sentiment
guys.
showing its ugly head, right?
Here's one.
Extrapolate this pattern out to a couple years of playing, and yeah, you might easily have tens of thousands of power points saved up with no coins left over, while not even being able to max out one brawler each season. But hold on, some of you might say. Supercell has been on record saying that their special community events they regularly host are taken into consideration for the balancing of the economy.
We are not like blind. When we remove the club league and we replaced with Mega Pig, we know club league was giving more coins, right? Community events will make up for the lack of rewards from the club league to Mega Pig transition.
What if we take into account all the
My thing about the community league thing, though, is that it's hard to, for us as a community, I mean, since we're not playing, that's true, but I don't know. I thought the advocate or the avid fans would still hang out. I knew we wouldn't be averaging our 10 to 11 viewers or pop off to our 20 viewers because like we're literally just building Legos. But I did not think we would be down to just one or two people. I thought at least like 5. I don't know. It is what it is, man. Just power through. I said I was going to do this. I have to do this. And if you guys, I mean, if you guys would have spoke up that Legos wasn't a good idea to do on stream, I would have not done it. And we would have changed it. But no one spoke up about any of the things going on about not being fun or good. Like, I don't know, man. I just do what I can. Trying to do something nice.
the community events they've done in the past year. How does that change things? Okay. On October 3rd, 2023, Brawl Stars did a shooting star drops event, giving double drops for 2 weeks. Additionally, they gave some more star drops for doing a certain number of takedowns, and legendary star drop at 4 billion takedowns, plus an extra legendary for each additional 1 billion takedowns. This is where my math is going to get a little spotty, because I'll be honest, I don't actually remember how many legendaries we got from this. I mean, give me a break, it was a fucking year ago.
Yeah, how is he going to calculate exactly what your rewards were for doing this shit? Or doing these... How is he going to calculate what your rewards were for doing these events? Because, first off, they're not the same for everybody, especially like when you consider the 100 star drops, right? Like, you could have got lucky and got 5 hypercharges out of those 100 star drops, or you could have been like me and got 1. And that's 5,000 coins. Like, that's a major swing right there. Or you could have got none. Could have got really unlucky and got none. And that's a major swing. And then on top of that, it's like you can't bank. We can't personally bank on that going forward because we don't know when they're going to run those events or what those events are even going to look like.
Also, I don't really want to do the exact math for expected value from...
Hold on a second. 2... Is that 1 from the top or 2 from... I think that's 2 from the top. So it needs to go 1, 2... Then how many far? 1, 2... 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 2 from the top. So there should be 2 extra rows like that. Then we go here. I don't know. Back to the video.
Epic, mythic, and super rare drops, so let's just say we got 5 regular star drops and 2 legendary drops from this as a general conservative estimate. 14 days of double star drops brings us to an extra 42 star drops for that period, and 5 star drops from the takedowns and 2 legendary drops. On December 1st, 2023, Brawl Stars did a Chroma No More event until December 12th, during which there was a double Star Drops event, a Coin Shower event at 1 billion takedowns, a Token Doubler event at 2 billion takedowns, and a Legendary Star Drop at 4 billion takedowns. Again, this is extremely complicated to pull apart because I don't know the exact timeline of when in the event these later bonuses were activated, so let's just say we got at least 12 days of double Star Drops, plus 36 drops, and 1 Legendary Drop. Of course, with the Token Doubler and Coin Shower events active at the same time, you could potentially get around 400 to 800 coins per day, but I don't know when that activated, so let's just ignore this for our calculations, but these did happen. On
Alright,
January
next
26,
up.
2024,
Step
Brawl Stars did their
12.
Brawl Together event where they gave double XP, double Star
2
Drops
by
at 4
2.
billion takedowns, 2 Epic Drops, and a Mythic Drop, a Coin Shower, and a Legendary Star Drop. Let's just call this plus 3 Star Drops and plus
2
1
by 2
Legendary,
fat.
and you guys can store in your hearts that players got a bunch of coins or something too, I don't know. March 15th, they did their 100 Star Drops event until March 25th. They gave 1 extra Star Drop every day during the event, plus double Star Drops at 300 million rare
2
drops,
by 2
plus some miscellaneous
fat.
drops plus 100 Star
And
Drops at the end.
4.
Again, I don't know when these bonuses went active, but
4 2 by 4s.
the event went on for 10 days, so that's 10 drops from the daily freebies, plus maybe like 8 days worth of double drops. So like 24 drops, plus the miscellaneous ones will add up to 9 drops, plus 100 at the end. So that makes a total of 143 star drops from this event alone. April 29th, they did their Godzilla event until May 20th, which gave out these things called eggs instead, which were pretty comparable to star drops overall in terms of resources. Again, these are rough estimates, but let's say each player could get like 2 extra drops a day from the daily bar, plus 6 drops from the event mode, which reset every 4 days. And this reset like 6 times, so that's 36 drops plus 44 from the daily bar, which gives
Alright,
80
so
drop
we need
equivalents in total.
to
June 10th, they did their Thumbs Up community event, which gave out double daily drops for
go
10 days,
like
plus some amount of
this.
double XP and 5 legendary drops at the end.
2
So
from
that's
the
plus
end.
30 star drops and plus 5 legendary drops. July 12th through 31st, they did their classic event, which brought back boxes. I don't know how much a mega box is worth. I was left undelivered by Xiaoming, but we got a bunch of them from this, so yet another one to keep.
What's up, Savit? How you doing, man? We're on step 12 of 60 on the first set. Chat's dead, and I am suffering. So that's how this stream's going. Not a good time, but it is what it is. I'm going to suffer through because I said I was going to do this. It's for a good thing, so we're doing it. That is what is up.
In your fond memories. August 20th through 25th, they did a double star drops event plus a 10 mega box for 60 star drops event, but halfway through they decided to give us both rewards, so I think we got like 8 mega boxes and 44 star drops. But
Did I
with
do that
the
right?
Double
Hold
star
on a second,
drops,
there's supposed
that's
to be
another
2
15 drops, so let's
and
just
then
call
the
it
end? Okay.
59 star drops, ignoring the mega boxes. Most recently, September 4th, Brawl Stars did their SpongeBob event where you could also buy stuff with Krusty Cash. I don't know how much players got from this on average at all, to be honest. So like with the classic mode, we'll
So
just
this
ignore
should
most of this,
be
but a
right
lot of
here.
players could buy a hypercharge or legendary drop with the free cash they got. So let's call it 1 legendary drop, which is a big underestimate, okay? There's also some esports related hypercharge and star drops they gave out throughout the year, but I know not many of you even knew about this or did this, so we're gonna
Bro, call me crazy. I am not watching esports for the specific reason of trying to get a hypercharge. Not that I don't like esports, but I have fallen out so far out of the esports scene, and I've never enjoyed the interactivity of it personally. Like when they did it, I understand that's the point of boosting views is to do like drops, and that boosts people into watching esports. But on God, I just can't be bothered to do it personally. That's just me though.
be ignoring these as well. So tallying up the total
Two.
rough conservative
Single row, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, 6.
estimate
by
from the
6.
community events in the past year, that's 398 star drops and 10 legendary star drops. In the pessimistic case,
1, 2,
that's
3, 4, 5,
5,484 power points and 18,841 coins from regular star drops and 8,150 coins from legendaries, totaling 26,991 coins. In the optimistic case, that's still 5,484 power points and 26,315 coins from the legendary drops and 13,584 coins from legendaries.
Yeah, I don't
totaling
really care enough about it either.
39,991
Yeah, it's not
coins.
that I
Adding
don't.
up the brawl
I'll be honest. I don't not like esports. I used to watch all the time in 2020, 2022 when I had a lot of time to watch it. I used to really like esports for Brawl Stars, but then I kind of fell out of it just because they do them. Some of them they do at really weird times. Some of them they do. It's just, a lot of the things is like I'm either doing stuff, I'm busy, I'm streaming. They do it at 4 a.m, so it's just awkward times for me to actually catch up with it. And then on top of that, it's just like once you fall out of it, you kind of lose track of everything for esports. So I kind of just lost interest in it.
Pass, Mega Pig, Daily Star Drops, and the community events. That's 2,021 Star Drops we are accounting
6
for
of
and
these.
22 legendary drops, which brings us to a grand total of, with the free-to-play pass, if you don't use any of the Star Drops or gadgets you get from Star Drops, 57,849 power points and 197,604 coins per year. If you only use the Star Powers and gadgets you get from the drops, that's 247,513 coins per year. With the Brawl
Assuming you get those, but
Pass, if you don't use any of the
so you can get 197 to 247. 247 obviously is a very nice number as a free-to-play player. 197 is about 40 grand, 30 grand, 40 grand off of the number that he like targeted. But this is what
Star Drops
this is going to be eye-opening with the Brawl Pass
or
part.
gadgets you get from Star Drops. That's 79,849 power points and
And also remember, these numbers are not exact, and there is going to be a variance of them going forward. This is just what we've seen so far, but there's never a guarantee about community events or what we're even going to get out of those community events. They could be more stingy with them, like they were with SpongeBob, or they could be super generous, like they were with, I don't know, 100 Star Drops.
193,604 coins per year.
Three,
If you
four,
only use the Star
five.
Powers and gadgets you get from Star Drops, that's 79,849 power points and 343,513 coins per year. With the Brawl Pass Plus, if you don't use
Dude, 343 with the Brawl Pass.
any of the Star Drops or gadgets you get from drops, that's 99,849 power points and 329,603 coins per year. Or if you only use Star Drops and gadgets you get from the drops, that's 379,513 coins per year. To max the 13 new brawlers released, it's 48,620 power points and 230,945 coins per year. Alright, so as you can see with the numbers, even though this doesn't take into account bonus Star Drop rewards, no one does those, it still wouldn't matter. In the pessimistic case, we can still definitively say that free-to-play players just aren't getting enough resources. Hold on! Someone says in the background. You're not taking into account bonus Star Drop rewards.
What do you mean?
Well, yeah, it's like I said, because no one does this. What about gems from the Brawl Pass? Those can be used to buy hypercharges when they release. Yeah, well, also,
Nobody's buying that shit with your gems from the Brawl Pass, brother. Like, let's be real. People are not spending their gems on maybe hypercharges, but they're not spending them on coins and stuff. Most of the time, people are buying skins with those.
So, what about ranked Star Drops?
And I guess you can't, like, factor in, like, irresponsibility with your resources, but also it's like, what are you supposed to do? I don't know.
Brawler Mastery Rewards. It's hard to, like, estimate where people's brawlers are at. The Brawler Mastery Rewards can also net you, like, a few thousand coins per brawler if you grind their Silver 2 Mastery.
Oh, no, this doesn't go.
Or at least, like, 1,000 coins per brawler if you just get their base Bronze 1 Mastery. Aren't you leaving out too much? Well, I guess... Okay, fine. If we take into account bonus Star Drops, Brawl Pass gems used to buy hypercharges, ranked Star Drops for, let's say, a Mythic player, and Brawler Mastery Rewards for, okay, I'll compromise and say Bronze 1. Free-to-play players can get, from bonus drops, an additional 180 drops per year, or
this is where we're at.
2,480 power points and 8,521 coins per year in the
We're on
pessimistic
step
case,
15.
or 11,901 coins in the optimistic case.
Like a quarter of the
Brawl
way
Pass
through.
Gems, that's 600 gems per year, 79 gems per hypercharge. That's about 7.6 hypercharges, which have 5,000 coins value each, so 37,974 coins per year. From ranked Star Drops for a Mythic player, because I just assume you guys are all Mythic. That's 1 Epic Star Drop, 2 Mythic Star Drops, 2 Legendary Star Drops. Let's just group the Epic and Mythics as just regular Star Drops. 36 drops per year and 24 Legendaries per year. In the pessimistic case, that's 496 power points and 1,704 coins from regular drops and 19,560 coins from legendaries, totaling 21,264 coins. In the optimistic case, 2,380 coins from regular drops, 32,601 coins from legendaries, totaling 34,981 coins. The Brawler Mastery Rewards can also net you like 1,000 coins per brawler if you just get their base Bronze 1 Mastery, and if you think about it, that more or less just cuts the cost of upgrading each brawler to max by 1,000 coins each. That's 16,765 coins to max out each brawler, which means 217,945 coins.
And not to complain, but like you have to grind out Bronze 1 with a brawler that isn't necessarily maxed out if you want to do it that way. You can. That's not hard. Bronze 1's pretty easy to do. You can probably do that on your way to 500. I think on the way to 500, you get to at least Bronze 2 or 3. But it's just an inconvenience. I'd rather get it refunded, but it's all the same. I mean, I get what he's saying, though. Kank says, I spend my gems on hypercharges. All right, Kank, that's responsible of you. I'm saying most people are dumb and won't spend their gems on hypercharges. I only buy hypercharges that I like, that I want. For example, Terra's not the best hypercharge, but it's my main brawler, so I want to have her hypercharge. So there's that example. I think I bought Leon's. I think I bought Crow's. Those are the only 3 that I remember distinctly buying. And then, you know, whatever else I get. But yeah.
Coins to max the new brawlers per year. So adding it all up for free-to-play players, if you don't use any of the star powers or gadgets you get from the star drops, that's 60,825 power points and 265,364 coins per year.
All right,
if you
so
only use
on
star
this
drops
row,
and gadgets
you
you
need
get from
to
the star
go.
drops, that's
You need to alternate between
332,371 coins per year. For context,
here.
if you include in the brawler mastery cost for 13 brawlers, even in the pessimistic case,
Here.
if you truly grind the game, you will have 47,419 coins per year left over after maxing the 13 new brawlers out, allowing you to max out an additional 2.8 brawlers per year, buying their star powers and gadgets and gears. In the optimistic case,
So he said you're still going to be short 50k coins as a free-to-play player every year, even if you grind out all these resources from mastery.
you would have 114,426 coins per year left over, allowing you to max out an additional 6.8 brawlers per year, buying their gears and letting star powers and gadgets come from star drops. And remember, we still aren't including silver brawler masteries, mega boxes, trophy road rewards, and coin shower events. Also, we're basing costs off 13 brawler releases per year instead of 12 because of how the timing lined up for when I made this video, but normally Supercell releases only 1 brawler per month. Now, going back to what we said earlier in this video,
Except in December, they drop 2 to 3 brawlers in December every month. Every December for the last couple of Decembers, they drop 2. Normally, they give us one of those brawlers for free, but they still, like Miko and who else came? Miko, Kit, and I forgot what the other one was. But I remember they announced him. Or I remember they did 3. Well, 2.5. Miko or Kit came out in like the same season, but it was a month later. And then like the 1 year they did 3. They did Gray. They did what was I can't remember, man. I remember Byron and Edgar came out in 1 December. I can't remember, guys. My brain shot. Leave me alone. I think it said leftover coins, so you would have excess over 40k.
look guys, I'm sorry to say this, but looking at the totality of what players have access to that we've covered so far, objectively speaking, it seems like players are getting more than enough resources to keep up with all the new content.
Oh, he's saying that you have an extra 50k coins, huh?
Maxing all of the new content, and then some. Like, the only demanding part of what we calculated was just a player that has to play every day and collect all the bonus rewards at the end of the season. But even that, the bonus rewards are like a margin.
Call me casual, but I think demanding that a player plays every single day to keep up rewards just to keep afloat for your game is too demanding. Call me casual if you want, but I feel like that's too much of an ask in my opinion. Call me casual. Now, to expect them to play a couple days every week, whatever, that's not that big a deal, but every day I think is a lot. Like, I love Brawl Stars, but I do not play every day, and I don't want to play every day. Even as a content creator, I don't want to go out of my way to do that. And I'm pretty sure everyone gets burned out eventually, right? Like, everyone's going to fall off eventually, and then that's where it lies. You fall off, you don't play for, I don't know, a week at a time, and then you're back 15,000 coins. I don't know.
Marginal part of that. If you just complete the Brawl Pass, do your Mega Pig, play a little ranked, spend your gems responsibly, that already puts you in a pretty good spot. And again, most of you watching this right now, statistically speaking, have spent money on this game. So your potential resource gains might be even higher than what we've calculated for an active free-to-play player here. But all that being said, I'm not here to tell you that the coin shortage isn't real. I still think it's real. And it doesn't just have to do with spending your coins.
Also, remember, that factors in grinding out masteries and shit like that. And most people, if you don't like a brawler, you don't really want to grind their mastery too much, right? Like, most people kind of just want to play the brawlers they like. And if you have maxed out your brawl pass, you're out of XP, and you... Guys, I'm just now realizing this piece was at the very beginning, and I did not put it in. What the fuck is this piece? What does this piece do? What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? Whatever. We'll figure it out later. Power through. Anyway, that also factors in grinding out resources from shit like that, and it's like, I don't know, whatever. I don't think it's necessarily fair to point at something you need to grind. You need to go out of your way to grind to be like, yeah, every player has access to it, but also, does every player want to actually do it? 1, 2, 3. Where'd that go?
Smart. Hear me out for a second. While it is true that saving your coins on only buying brawler levels and gears and letting star powers and gadgets come from star drops will save you 67,000 coins per year, we just showed that you can still get more than enough coins even without having to resort to that. And let's be honest, it just sucks waiting for a gadget or star power that might never come. I mean, most of the time...
And like you said, brawlers feel incomplete when you don't have gadget and or star power. Like, I don't use my gadgets, but having them is nice.
Even I would rather spend the coins to just cut that waiting period short. Like, I'm not trying to plan out my spending habits for the long term in a mobile video game when I don't even budget my spending properly in real life. But regardless of whether or not players spend their coins on buying gadgets or star powers, play actively or miss a bunch of days, spend money or are free to play, if you look carefully at the power points to coin ratios from the resources we calculated earlier, almost all of them have a lower ratio than the power points to coins ratio necessary to max out your brawler. This means that in most cases, players will eventually spend all or most of their coins while still having thousands of power points left over which can't be spent on anything because you can only spend power points if you also have coins. And the thing is, even if a player min-maxed their account and had an excess of coins, right, there still is something to spend those extra coins on. More gears to buy, second gadgets or star powers to get for versatility, and in the process of doing all that, you're only spending coins without spending power points along with them. At the end of the day, most players aren't grinding the fuck out of every single little thing, so their power points to coins ratio won't be enough to afford all of this extravagant coin spending without leaving some power points left over at the end. Let's think about this from a more human perspective. What happens if you don't have the time to play every single day to get all 3 daily star drops? What if you don't complete?
This is what I'm saying, bro. I don't get every daily star drop. I don't complete events like other people do. I would like to, but truth is I don't, because I'm an adult. I got shit to take care of in life. I can't just play Brawl Stars all day long every day. I know I'm sitting here listening to a Brawl Stars video while I make a Lego set, but that's a special case, all right? Don't judge me.
Complete your daily quest and lose out on your end of season bonuses, or don't care to grind XP after you've already finished the Brawl Pass. What if you're just new and you don't have enough brawlers to even play ranked to get those ranked star drops, or you're just bad? What if you miss a Mega Pig or don't have a club that reaches 20 star drops a month? What if you don't complete the Brawl Pass every season and miss out on the legendary star drop? What if you spend gems on a random skin offer because it looks so good and can't buy those hypercharge offers when they drop per update? Already, these things will put you way behind in terms of resources, potentially setting you back tens of thousands of coins. And then you can say bye-bye to whatever coin leftovers you might have had after maxing out one brawler a month to keep up with the new releases. Or maybe you don't even have enough resources to max out one brawler per month at all. And after not being able to afford the coins for that star power or gadget or gears, how many power points are you still going to have just sitting around because you don't have enough coins to do anything with them? Even if players don't have the resources to max out a brawler per month, upgrades in this game are incremental, so players will still be able to spend the minimum 3,740 power points and 7,765 coins, which is a power points to coins ratio of only 1 to 2. And at that point, the only resource you need to spend to keep upgrading that brawler are coins, but if they're strapped for resources in general, they might run out of coins while still having an excess of power points, which will just serve as a constant reminder of how little coins they have. Real humans playing this game over time don't just save up all their resources for the year, but you usually spend that shit as soon as you get it. Especially if you're missing one resource and have an excess of the other, you better believe that as soon as you're able to, you're buying that level upgrade, that gadget, that star power that you need, etc., which keeps the coins you have constantly low. Not only that, but even if you do have a lot of both power points and coins saved up, you have the option of either buying a...
And also part of this is, say a new brawler comes out, you spend all of your coins on them. So I don't know if he's mentioned this yet, but if a new brawler comes out, you spend all of your coins, all 17,000 coins that you saved up to upgrade them all the way. Then you are left at 0. And say you have a bad month to play the game, or you miss a couple of days throughout the month, and you don't build up your coin shortage again or whatever, or you miss Mega Pig or whatever, even if you do, you might not get that 17,000 to upgrade the next brawler that comes out next month. But they also don't want you to get brawlers every single month. We know this because that's why they keep releasing higher rarity brawlers more often than lower rarity brawlers. So like maybe maybe I'm like splitting hairs here, but by the time you unlock the next brawler, you probably won't have enough time to get all the coins you need to upgrade him. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe he's going to talk about that. But I feel like you spend all your coins and then you're set at 0 and then you unlock the next brawler and you might not have all the coins to upgrade him all the way. That's what I'm trying to say.
A star power or gadget or gears for
This
a
is
brawler you
done.
already want to play
All right,
versus maxing out another
1,
brawler to 11 that you don't care
2 by
about
4.
as much. Which are you picking? If you pick the former, then that's another case where power points go unspent while coins does, and then at a certain point you're just stuck watching your power points go up while your coins stay low, because there's always something more to buy with coins, but power points need coins paired to them in order to be spent. And I think that excess of power points that builds up while coins stay consistently low is fundamentally what's at the root of the coins shortage sentiment. I mean, if we steelman Brawl Stars' position here, theoretically, active players can get more than one brawler maxed out a month with the rate of coins they're giving out. Gears, star powers, gadgets, and hypercharges all included. Not to mention that all these calculations we did earlier weren't even taking into account a few extra resource incomes, right? I mean, from the dev team's perspective, this isn't a shortage. They genuinely have given players ways to get a shit ton of coins. And the amount is more than enough to cover all the new content they release and then some extra. Free-to-play progression in this game is good. Players can max out their accounts at a pace that beats new brawler releases, and if you buy the Brawl Pass every month, your progression skyrockets even further beyond. Is it really a shortage if people are getting a lot of something? Well, yes, actually. Let's take a real-world example as an analogy.
Jelly's home.
Semiconductor chips are used in almost everything. Computer processors, memory chips, data servers, cell phones, satellites, solar cells, medical technology, and now even cars. From 2020 to 2023, there was a crisis, which was dubbed the semiconductor chip shortage, where supply of the chips was decreased because factories were limited in their production due to the pandemic. There were US trade restrictions set on China. There was also a neon shortage due to the Russian invasion of Ukraine. But aside from those, there was also a big demand increase in the semiconductor chips. Because of the pandemic, people were staying at home, and remote work and school increased the demand for things like computers and iPads. There was also a surge in cryptocurrency, which increased the demand for more computers and graphics cards. Even if the semiconductors didn't
Hey,
have
I'm
a
streaming,
decrease
just so you
in
know.
supply, as long as the demand drastically increases in proportion to the supply,
Don't
and
drop
supply
any
doesn't
racial
match pace
slurs.
to keep up with it, the outcome is functionally equivalent to if the supply drastically dropped in proportion
She
to
doesn't
the demand.
use racial
Either way,
slurs.
we
I'm
have every
joking.
material we need except semiconductors, making them the limiting resource. And so people call that a shortage. And in Brawl Stars' case, mid-game and end-game players are both feeling this lower coin supply compared to its demand, as players need to spend way more coins on different things compared to power points, which can only be spent on power levels. It also doesn't help that historically, people actually used to focus on
Guys,
buying
we're
power points
cruising.
from all
Look at this
sources, because
thing.
Brawl Stars back then had a power points cap.
We're on
And
step
if you hit that cap
22
with all your brawlers
out of
upgraded to 11,
64.
then all future power points
And we've only
collected
been at
would
it for an
actually
hour
be
and a half.
converted into coins at a 1 power point to 2 coins ratio. Because of this, popular content creators like Kairos even told people to focus on spending their resources like club coins on buying more power points, worsening the excess of power points for players today when that PP cap was removed, potentially leading to tens of thousands of power points building up from years of play. Ultimately, the outflow of power points right now is just significantly less than the outflow of coins, since coins can be spent on things without needing anything else, while power points need to be paired to coins in order to be spent, making
How racist does she get off camera? She's not racist, bro. Her and I are both very chill and woke. I was kidding. The fuck is this instruction?
the lack of coins that much more painful. Power points build up, people see a big number in their resources but can't use it because they're lacking another resource. People see Brawl Stars adding new hyperchargers every update, which just further increases the places where coins can be spent. Players also generally have more brawlers unlocked than they can.
So this is the instruction. I don't know how I'm gonna. We're on this one right here. We're here. I don't know if I can get this so you can see it. So basically, it shows the little hook piece with a 2x2 going on top. But if you look, it says you need two of those little 1x2s. And I think this is what they were going for. This piece right here. I know I don't have the best camera for this, but I think this is what they were going for. They want like a fat thing, so it's over by one, like taller by one. But what did I do?
An upgrade. And while that gives players more choice in which brawlers to upgrade, in the case of having too many of power points, it just makes players feel like there isn't enough of the other resource to upgrade all these brawlers they have access to. And you can see that the excess of power points might be a key driver of unhappiness from the data in my poll too. An interesting thing that happens is because the Brawl Pass Plus holders get so many more power points overall, their PP to coins ratio is actually worse than Brawl Pass buyers, even though they get more of both resources overall than...
Yeah, after I got Kenji, I had like 15,000 coins, but like, which is a lot, right? I'm not saying that's not. I personally am fine on the coins, but I understand everyone else's plight. But I had like 30,000 power points, which was ridiculous. My ratio is a little bit better now because I finished my Brawl Pass and got the coins at the end. But it was crazy after I went through my Kenji upgrade. It was like off like almost double.
Regular Brawl Pass.
Yeah, camera's on my hands. Hand stream. 2, 4, 6, 8. This is how far we've gotten. Been an hour and a half. I fucking hate this. I'm losing my fucking mind. There's a reason why they've sat on the desk for a year, lady.
Buyers. This might be why more Brawl Pass Plus buyers were unhappy about the devs' response to the coin
You know what? You are a very loving and caring wife, and I love you. And I would never say anything bad about you ever.
shortage than the Brawl Pass buyers were. 57% unhappy versus 49%. Regardless of whether or not players are actually getting a lot of coins, if all of it is immediately spent and you see an excess of power points building up beside it, then it never actually feels like you have enough coins. So what's the solution?
I genuinely believe people always complained about coins in the history of Brawl Stars from the very beginning.
Yeah.
But that's not a good thing. We would like to solve this.
Yeah.
No, but
perception.
I guess what I'm saying is it's never enough.
There's two things I want you to know before we talk about this final section of the video. One is, humans are really good at wanting. Have you ever really wanted a new phone? See a bunch of reviews about it, see all the shiny new tricks it can do, and think, holy shit, this phone is like the greatest thing ever. I need this.
That's because new phones are the greatest thing ever, and we all want to upgrade our phones because all our phones are currently pieces of shit. That's how it is, man.
So you save up money, or just beg your parents for it, I guess, and your phone model is 4 years old and they say, okay, fine. Hell freaking yeah. You go to the store. You literally can't wait. Oh my god, so excited. You pick up the box. Oh my god, it's really in your hands. You open the box, literally jumping up and down. You pick it up. Oh, it's beautiful. It's clean. It's brand new. No scratches.
Why did you just leave the burps in, bro? I don't understand. I would cut that shit out. It's not like you couldn't just shorten your audio right there, cut out the burp, and then clip everything back in. That's just gross. I don't want to listen to this guy burp. God damn it.
You turn it on. Oh my god. That animation. You've seen it thousands of times before, but it just feels more satisfying right now. You transfer your data, swap your SIM, set it up. 2 hours of pure bliss. Hell yeah. Go to bed, wake up the next day and you see your new phone? Hell yeah. Show it off to all your friends? They're jealous. But after a couple days, you've kind of gotten used to it.
My leg.
It just doesn't have that same special feeling anymore, right? That novelty is gone. And God forbid if the same company that made your phone releases a newer model like weeks after you just upgraded, oh my god. Your shiny new phone might as well just be worthless now. The same phone that just a month ago, you were literally pissing your pants to get your hands on, and now that you have it, nothing's really changed. Turns out all your problems aren't fixed by getting that new phone. You're not a fundamentally happier person in any way just because you got that new game, those new clothes, that new jewelry, the new car, latest and greatest GPU released by Nvidia. People are really good at wanting things, but not so good at staying happy once they've gotten them. The joy from purchasing a new product is extremely short-lived, but advertisers and companies sure as hell are going to take advantage of your need for wanting and try to sell you as many incremental improvements as they can each year. Be careful about falling into a consumer's trap where you
Somebody die? Well, don't stare.
I'm not looking at it.
Stylistic, you wouldn't get it. I'm so confused, bro. What did I do? Did I skip this step? I think I skipped this step.
Imagine this.
Shut up, lady. Fuck! So I pulled these pieces out in preparation for this step. And we're going to keep these to the side because that's what I need. I think I'm over here. I lied. I need these pieces.
you repeat a cycle of buying all these things that you might not really need, thinking that this next purchase is going to change your life. It's not. Unless it's a membership to my channel, of course, because that will change your life for the better. Hell yeah, shout out to my tier 2 and 3 members, baby! While I don't know the proper term for this phenomenon, where you want something so bad until you finally get it and then you don't care anymore, for this video, let's just call it the new phone syndrome. The second thing that I want you to know is that while players are really good at figuring out when something doesn't feel good, they're really, really bad at figuring out what the solution is. In this case with Brawl Stars, players know that it doesn't feel good to have an excess of power points while not being able to spend that resource on their progression at all. And players are quick to share their distaste for it online and with the developers, but their ideas on how to fix that are usually terrible. For example, there's a common request from players to just buff the coin income by 20%. Couldn't Brawl Stars just give more coins to match the power points to coins ratio for
Just cap the power points again at 30,000, which is a fucking unreasonable number, but endgame players will be at it and pay-to-play players will be at it. Cap the power points and then convert it to gold, just like they used to. There's no reason why we should have unlimited power points and unlimited gold when power points are only spent on upgrading brawlers. And that's the only thing they're there for. Or you can get rid of power points entirely and turn it into gold. Like, truthfully, you could get rid of power points entirely. They only have one use. It's not going to hurt the game to get rid of them. I think this is right. Yeah, we're gonna commit. I think this is good. I think this is good. And then I gotta build a back wall. Anyway, get rid of power points. We don't need them. You can convert everything to gold, make it streamline the experience, so that gold is the sole resource you need to upgrade your brawlers. So, upgrading the brawler, buying gadgets, buying star powers, buying hypercharges, everything costs gold. No power points. Because power points only have one use. It's an extra resource that doesn't need to be in the game. And then people would not be able to point and say, I have all these power points, but I have no gold to match the power points. What is going on here? There is a gold shortage. They wouldn't be able to do that anymore.
or maxing an account, just increasing the supply to meet demand. Pretty obvious, no? They could, and this might solve the issue for a lot of players, but for people who are new to the game, congrats, you just created a power points shortage, baby. Because for early game players who don't have tens of thousands of power points built up from years of playing, who aren't spending coins on hypercharges or gears, they don't feel the same struggle of the coins shortage like endgame players do.
Bro,
Remember, just taking a Brawler 2 power 11 without buying gadgets, star powers, gears, or anything else, that's only a power points to coins ratio of 1 to 2. In fact, some players even feel like they aren't getting enough power. Remember, just taking a Brawler 2
only power 11, 7,000, 310. And then when you've equipped everything, that's when it starts to get expensive. Yeah, the hypercharge is a third of that on its own.
power 11 without buying gadgets, star powers, gears, or anything else, that's only a power points to coins ratio of 1 to 2. In fact, some players even feel like they aren't getting enough power points for all the coins that we're getting, and that's with the current numbers as they are now. If you buff up the coin income by like 40%, then you've just pushed the shortage issue onto all the new players, but as a power points shortage instead of coins, essentially ruining their experience of the game in order to make yours better. Keep in mind that right now, the majority of players playing this game are new players who recently picked it up in the past year.
Yeah, it's a number above 50% right now.
50% of the players
Above.
are new.
50% of players right now.
Brawl Stars needs their new player experience to be good in order to keep a steady influx of new players coming in. That's what makes a healthy game. And not to mention the obvious, but a coin income buff of 40% will tank Brawl Stars revenue by devaluing their in-game currency, since players will more or less be able to just get a really high rate of brawler maxing without spending any money. On top of that, you need to really be careful about giving players as many resources as they want for free really quickly, because if you give players too easy of an access to having a maxed account, that also means removing the excitement of progression through the new phone syndrome. We all chase a maxed account and want it so bad because in our head we anticipate how happy we'll be once we get it. But we don't realize that once we have everything and we've reached all of our progression goals in the game, we've basically just made the game objectively less exciting to play.
I get that sentiment, which is why they keep releasing more brawlers, because there's people who do have maxed out brawlers, maxed out accounts. And if you don't release a brawler for those players, they're going to get bored because they're just playing the same whatever brawlers all the time. Now, granted, that's kind of what like mastery and achievements for, right? Is that you add those things to try to give those players something to grind for, but also at the same time, once they have everything, is it really worth the grind? And like some players don't even care about mastering stuff like that. So I don't know.
The vast majority of the systems in this game, like incentives to log in regularly, resources when you win and lose games, they only feel exciting for players who are still upgrading stuff in their account. Just speaking from my personal experience as a player with a maxed out account who used to care a lot about progression, I personally don't even feel excited anymore when I get a legendary star drop because I know best case scenario it's just gonna be like 1,000 coins I don't even need. I play this game
For me, a lot of legendaries end up being skins, and if anything, it's a gadget or star power that is not that good. And I mean, like, I always hope that it's going to be a hypercharge because I don't buy hypercharges, so I can get those. But I know the odds of it being a hypercharge are insanely low, so I don't get like too high for it, you know. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Guys, this shit sucks. I'm hating this.
and collect resources in anticipation of new content they'll release, but if game development stopped here and they stopped releasing new stuff, I probably just wouldn't play as much anymore. This is why every time a player base in a game like this matures and maxes out most of their stuff, game devs will respond by adding a new power level, new town hall, new evolutions, gadgets are in the game, hyperchargers, gears, new brawlers even.
So there needs
But for
the
players who
long
aren't
ones go
maxed
on
out
the
yet, they'll
side
just
here.
have that much more content to catch up on, and sure, developers will increase the rate of resource gain. I mean, Brawl Stars devs weren't lying when they
Short
said
ones
we're
go
getting
here.
more coins than ever before to match the new hyperchargers being released. But the truth is that because of new phone syndrome and that need to have it all, no amount is ever really enough. Resources in games like this are built around our neurology, which is hardwired to want and want without end. Until your account is literally maxed out, it will never be enough. And then once it is maxed out, you'll stop caring. So just increasing the supply of coins is probably off the table, which is more or less what the Brawl Stars dev team hesitantly said in their podcast.
Players changing something is really important. We don't just want to give like a flat coin buff because we know we won't get any results from that.
People will probably still have the same complaints.
So if increasing the supply of coins isn't happening, then what? Are they just going to decrease the supply of PowerPoints to meet the PowerPoint demand? No, probably not. The Brawl Stars dev team already know that their ratio of coins to PowerPoints is somewhat off, but your experience with that is fundamentally different depending on if you're an early game or an end game player. The coin shortage is more of an end game long-term player problem, but newer players need more PowerPoints to upgrade their big influx of rare, super rare, and epic brawlers early on, and the majority
so
of
I
players
need-
playing this game right now are
All right, so I need to open another pack because I need the white triangles for the Triforce that goes on the front. So I need to find. Actually, no, I have those out. Never mind. I don't need to open another pack yet. I have these pieces we need. These pieces. Okay.
are new. So if they nerf PowerPoints in any way, it would again ruin the player economy for the majority of people, the new players, and the Brawl Stars devs know this. Instead, here's a clip from their podcast episode, which some people have been interpreting as the direction they might take with the economy instead.
What's coming after hypercharges? Is it Power 12? Do I think it will be Power 12? No, probably not. We have some other ideas, and we're looking at this like these other ideas that would probably add some sort of
I
deepening
need 3 of
gameplay.
these.
So can we add deeper
I also need an
gameplay
arch piece,
while
which I don't
addressing
see
the
that I
PowerPoint
have. Here's
surplus
an
on
arch piece.
high end
Yeah.
for high end players? So we're trying to figure out like if we can solve both things at the same time, have cool new gameplay, and fix the PowerPoint situation.
So what does this mean? Well, potentially, this might mean that the Brawl Stars dev team is more inclined towards this third option as a solution to the problem, which is to increase the demand for PowerPoints to meet their supply for endgame players, maybe by adding in a mechanic that deepens gameplay. In other words, add some kind of potential PowerPoint sync that adds a new mechanic to brawlers, while also serving as another reinforcer for player engagement for people who care about progression, 2 birds with 1 stone. This way, rather than having an imbalance of currencies, players who have an excess of PowerPoints would then be able to spend them, and then that way they would have both no PowerPoints and no coins, solving the issue of not having enough coins to match their PowerPoints, and
The
removing
solution is to
impression
not
of
have
lack
enough of
coins.
anything.
Now, I'm a little hesitant to say that this is definitely the way they're going to go with things. The tricky part of game development is that nothing is set in stone, and really cool ideas once implemented might turn out to be terrible or incompatible for one reason or another later down the line. Players need to be really careful about taking things that developers say they're working on or are considering as promises, because otherwise you just build up anticipation and excitement for a feature that might never see the light of day, and then you'll only just disappoint yourself when it doesn't get implemented. That being said though, if they're not going to add a PowerPoints to coin conversion, then having at least a PowerPoint sync I think is a really good idea. And they don't even need to go that far by adding in a whole new game mechanic. I mean, there's already precedent for a resource sync like this in the game right now, and that's with true gold and true silver skins. Back in the day, there was a period of time where players felt like they had too many coins, and that was when Brawl Stars decided
I
to
love
add
the
these
Brawl
true silver and
cast.
true gold
What's that?
skins as a kind of a coin sync to get players to shut up about it. They could opt to do that, but for PowerPoint,
Talking about the podcast that they
introducing, like,
did?
small PP and big PP skins. And I honestly think that might alone solve the player dissatisfaction with the PP issue. The only reason they might be against
Chat,
this is that
I
maybe
cannot
true
find the
gold and
last piece
true
that I
silver
need. Do I
skins
need to
weren't
open
as
up another one of
successful
these
as
fucking things?
hyperchargers
I do
and
not want to
serving
open
as,
up
like, a
another one of these
player
things.
engagement
There's
tool or
enough
something,
fucking
but
pieces
since
on
I'm
my
not a
desk.
developer, I'm not really sure.
Already for
The
this.
thing is though,
I'm
I feel
already
like true gold and
confused.
true silver skins mainly suck
I
right now
don't
because
think
their
the
visual
piece I
attacks
need's
don't
in
have
here.
any silver and
It
gold
should be
effects.
on the desk.
If they just change this, I think more people would buy and use these skins, just saying. But generally, I am hopeful that the Brawl Stars dev team will fix their economy balance issues eventually. They're not always perfect, but they genuinely are a fantastic dev team that has this game's best interests in their minds at all times. Their decisions with Frank as the lead have taken them from a mediocre game numbers-wise to literally carrying Supercell's revenue, beating out industry giants like Clash of Clans and Clash Royale years after Brawl Stars' initial launch. Now, if you heard this and thought, yeah okay, corporate shill, glazer, Greedy Cell is 100% just gonna do whatever they can to screw over their players and ruin the game for everyone, just like what Clash Royale did. Okay, first of all, I don't even have a code, okay? Save those comments for when I actually start getting paid by Supercell directly. Danny or Frank, please, I'm begging you, I'll literally suck the skin off your dick for a code, please. Second of all, I mean, honestly, I get it. Some of their decisions I just don't agree with, particularly making these stat differences between levels wider. Can't think of any justification for this other than to motivate people to spend more money. Some decisions like reintroducing star drops and randomness is like, it's like whatever. It's morally wrong, but if it 10x's the player base, I really can't say anything, right? That's as much on the player base for eating up the gambling slop. But if the dev teams make a bad decision, I'm not here to just glaze Brawl Stars no matter what. I don't have to make Brawl Stars videos. If I ever get bored of the game, I'll just quit and do something else. That being said though, just because your resources aren't perfectly balanced in a mobile game, that doesn't mean you get to be a whiny, unpleasant brat, trashing on the developers and being a miserable, hate-filled monster. Like, players will literally glaze the game one day and then call
Did
the
he ever
developers
actually give
greedy
it? I
cells
wasn't
next at the
listening.
drop
Did he
of a
actually
dime.
ever? I was more concerned about not being able to find this last piece. Did he ever actually give a solution to the feeling of imbalance? Or was it just like, oh yeah, that's right. He said they want to add a sync for PowerPoints. That way we have not enough resources for everything. Because when everyone's super, no one is super. Right? That was his point.
All while enjoying a free-to-play game that runs on the backs of people who spend money, while these players refuse to pay even a single cent themselves. The Brawl Stars dev team are some of the most transparent developers in the world. Like, I'm not aware of any other dev team that runs a regular podcast answering community questions. I'm not aware of any other dev team that tried to remove gambling from their microtransaction game with the removal of mega boxes, even though giving players more agency.
Even though they ended up bringing it back, but you can't buy the boxes, so it's not technically gambling. It's more of like a sweepstakes, but yeah.
And control over the progression killed player retention, so they had to revert it. I hate players so much. In a perfect world, people will learn that being whiny and bitchy is a great way to get people to stop listening to you and stop responding to your requests, but I get it, a lot of people who play this game are young and they just aren't old enough to be respectful or kind. But even despite this, among the people who said they were unhappy about the dev team's response to the coin shortage, the majority of players still said that they're optimistic about the game's future, with 30% of players saying they were unsure and only 13% of respondents saying they were definitely not optimistic. Overall, if I could just make a plea to you as a viewer watching this video, is to please just be a good person. You don't have to have hope in the Brawl Stars dev team or even believe this game is going to be alive in a few years. Hell, I don't even know what my life is going to look like in a few years. But like I said in my bad randoms video, and like I'll say now at the end of this long ass video, even if people are shitty to you, or everything in your life changes tomorrow, or if you don't have enough gold compared to PowerPoints in a mobile game, if there's one thing in your life that's fully within your control to make a consistent thing no matter what, it's your behavior, especially in how you treat other people. Treat others with love, be kind to strangers. It might not mean much to you, but you'll receive from the world the energy you put out. I truly do believe that. But anyways, that's gonna be it from me. Hope you learned something and enjoyed the
All right,
video.
so
If you
his
did, be sure to share
conclusion
this
was
video with
that
a
there
friend.
really is not a coin shortage. We are getting enough coins. There's more of a PowerPoint shortage, but people don't feel that necessarily because coins are the main resource that people need to upgrade right now. Ah, fuck. So maybe the devs were right. I don't know. I know that he kind of just laid it out mathematically and it's interesting. Remember to love, guys. Yeah. I know he just laid it out and it is interesting, but it does still seem like there's a coin shortage because of the release of hypercharges and the constant release of brawlers. And there's definitely justification to having that. But I know I can spend all my coins right now. I'll still have PowerPoints left over, but I'll have no coins. And I'm a long time player. I've been playing since 2021, more or less consistently. I take time off. I don't play every day. And I also think it sucks to ask your players to play every day, otherwise miss out on everything. I think that's another shitty stance. That's just my personal belief. I understand from a game dev point why you want that, because one of the metrics you use to judge how successful your game is concurrent players, how often everyone is playing all the time. And if your number is low, obviously you're doing worse in their eyes. And if your number's high, then you're doing way better. So this shit sucks. Yeah, it feels like there is one. And like, I don't mean to complain, right? Like, I get that there's definitely a perspective of things that there are shortages and stuff like that. But all right, I put the 2 pieces there. I'm fucking lost. I cannot find the last piece I need. I think I dropped it, but I don't know for sure. I can't fucking find it. I'm losing my fucking marbles. These pieces don't want to fit in right. Hold on, let me take the hand cam. This camera off. This piece is wrong. Like, it's supposed to fit in there like smoothly, I think. This was such a bad idea for a stream, bro. Why did I do this? That was a good video, though. I like it. Even though I don't fully agree with his sentiment about there not necessarily being a coin shortage or anything. I don't fully agree with it. I do think there is more coin shortage. Are you going to stop at the first one? I think it's not worth my time to keep going, because there's so few people and it doesn't seem like anyone's enjoying it, honestly. I thought we would have more people here chatting and stuff and talking, but apparently I'm wrong. I'm annoyed. There's nobody here. The stream's not doing well. It is what it is, man. I gotta try to get done, though. I gotta try to at least finish this one, right? Whether I like the results or not, I gotta clutch out. I gotta finish up. All right, so those are in place. They're not smooth. They don't look good. I don't care. I really don't care. I need to find another one of these pieces. I'm missing this piece. And I sorted all these pieces, and I think it should be in here, but I don't fucking see it anywhere. And I remember earlier I thought I dropped a piece, and I was like, oh, whatever, we'll figure it out. And I think that might have been it. Ah! I hate this. I hate this so much. Why did I agree to do this? Am I fucking crazy, man? Thanks, Long Pants. Appreciate that. Stream's not doing well. And I'm already in a shitty attitude, and then you come in here and say, you know what? Have you ever heard the expression, If you can't say anything nice, don't say it at all. Maybe you should have kept that comment to yourself, dude. Maybe. Here, let me help you. Let me help you not watch this stream. There, now you can't chat in the stream, so there's no point in you staying, so get the fuck out. Fucking come in here and say... So, you can clearly see it's not the best stream in the world. You can clearly see that I'm annoyed. But maybe you couldn't because you said it immediately. On frame 1, you said I can watch your stream. But the first fucking thing you say is, of course, this is the stream I can watch out of all of them. Like, fuck you, man. If you don't want to watch the fucking stream, don't fucking watch it. Shocker, right? Go live your fucking life. You don't have to say some shitty ass comment to me. Where is this fucking piece? This shit was dumb. Why the fuck did I say I would build Legos? Like, anyone gives a fuck about that. All right, I have the perfect solution. It's not going to work. Because it needs... I was going to skip this spot. I was going to skip this spot. I was going to skip this spot here and then just put it here. And there's two 2x2s that go here. But then this piece isn't going to have anything that supports it in the middle. I am on step 28. Dog shit stream idea, bro. Stupid fuck. Bro goes to Discord and is like, damn, I didn't know it wasn't going well. No, you just said some stupid ass shit the minute you walked into the chat. I found it! Found it. Let's fucking go, buddy! We are so fucking back. We are so fucking back. Let's fucking cook, chat. All right. Thank you, Kank. You're my one and only, bro. You're my fucking road dog, bro. We got this. We're gonna fucking finish this bitch right now. When people ask me who my ride or die subscriber is, it's gonna be Kank. All day, every day. Kank is the man. All right. Two of these. 2 of these. 2 of these. All right, so we need... These go... What way do they go? What the fuck is going on? I am so confused by what the fuck is happening here. I don't understand. So we need to have it higher. Okay, I think I get it. I think I get it. I think it goes here. Here. All right, then we need 7 2x4s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 4, 6, 7. I have one more left over. It's so weird that they just leave holes in the middle like this, but whatever. Really, just 7? One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6. Did I only have 6? Oh, whatever. Okay. That's step 30. I think the base is pretty much done. Step 31. Oh, no, we still got more base to go. Jesus. It's taking me 2 hours just to get the base done. Jesus fucking Christ. Who is it, Jam? I don't know what you mean. I don't know what you mean, brother. So we need 2 of these and then 8 of these. We did 2, 4, 4, 6, 7, 8. Okay. And then these go down the edge. And then this goes here. Man, look at it. We got like a base. We got the base. How's it going? It's terrible, Muyo. I'm having a horrible time. This shit's annoying. I lost a piece at one point. Took me like 20 minutes to find it. There's nobody in stream watching it. And I'm just frustrated in general. This was a terrible idea. Why did I do this? This is worse than the egg. At least the egg, people watched me drink the egg. There's just nobody doing this. There's just nobody here. And I'm just suffering in silence. I even put on a Brawl Stars video for people to watch in the background, and that wasn't good enough. I put on this 50-minute long Brawl Stars video. This is kind of sad. Yeah, I fucking agree, bro. I fucking agree. I'm so aggravated, man. Why did I think people were gonna enjoy this? Clearly nobody watches me for me. That's what I've gotten out of this information here. That is what I've learned today. People are here because I need 4 of these. People are here for my shitty Brawl Stars takes and play. And outside of that, nobody cares. That's what I've learned today. Sad existence, but it is what it is, bro. So I am going to power through and finish this up. Brawl Stars YouTube, do you like that? I'm enjoying the stream jam. At least somebody is. I'm a big fan of you. I love how that's you. I love how that's Muyo's like default response to that. I'm a big fan of you. I've seen him say that so many times. How's the questions for the hot ones coming up? I imagine that stream's gonna do horrible too, but at least I'll have some enjoyment while doing the hot one stream. Muyo fatty. What? Yeah, I'm doing progress on building. Yeah, we're getting there. Sucks we lost a piece for like ever. We lost a piece for a little while, but I've ended up finding it. It was under the desk, actually underneath the base for my speaker. All right, so I need 2 of these ones. I need 1 of these, 1 of these. So we're good. All right. So these guys are going to go on the ends. Ooh. I keep thinking I'm going to break one of these pieces, and the whole thing is going to be in vain. And this goes here. This guy goes back here. That's so random. Green goes in the front. Okay. All right, we need this guy. We need this guy. I'm collecting things off camera for you guys. And then we need this one. So then we're gonna go like this. I'm fucking hungry. All I ate today was a granola bar for breakfast. And then I had 2 cups of coffee. Probably should have ate more, but we're going out for dinner tonight. Two. And then this guy. So this is gonna go like this. And this is gonna go like this. And this is, I have no idea what is happening here. All right, so then we need link pieces. How far are you in this set? We're on step 37 of 64. Something like that. Little over halfway. All right, give me a second. Collect my thoughts. 2 of these. 4 of these. I'm eating homemade burgers for dinner. I fuck with that. We'll do something like that once in a while. I need 1 square and 3. One thing about making homemade burgers is I got a meat grinder. I've never used it, but I asked for it with the intention of grinding my own meat and making burgers that way. Maybe even doing sausage casings, but that seems like a lot of work. That seems like way more work than it's worth. I might as well just buy sausage, right? Then I don't gotta fuck with the intestines of dead animals and stuff. I think I'm doing this right. I'm only half paying attention. What's up, Fireflame? How you doing? This is the worst stream of all time. I don't blame you if you don't want to stay, but we are not playing Brawl Stars. We're building Legos, and it sucks. I hate myself for thinking people would enjoy this. I hate myself for volunteering to do this. And it'll probably be the last time we do a stream like this. Oh, shit. Y'all may make me hungry, I swear. I'm fucking hungry, bro. I want to eat. But I also want to finish up this damn Lego set and finish stream, you know? We're not doing 2 today. The original goal was to get 2 done, but nobody's enjoying it, so... Unless you guys really get audible about enjoying this, we're not going to do 2 today. There's supposed to be 2 of these. That's right. Okay. It's still for a good cause, so it doesn't really matter. True. Muyo shocked. Honestly, shocked Muyo is a fan of me. I'm so happy I love this. Thanks, Muyo. I appreciate that. I did not need this. I need this. It is for a good cause, and I'm trying not... Like, I shouldn't complain. I just thought more people would show up. That's all. And people did show up at first. I think we started at like 5 or 6 people, but then they did not enjoy it, so they dipped. And like, I try not to get hung up on like viewer numbers, right? Because viewers don't really matter that much. Like, streams are streams. If you enjoy it, you enjoy it, but I don't know. Glad you didn't step on it. Dude, it was sitting right on the floor. I dropped it. It could have happened, bro. Can't wait for the next Lego set stream. All right, 1 of those, 3 of these. By the way, we're nowhere near done. We still have all these fucking bags to go through. There's still 3 more bags to this set. I just want you guys to know there's still 3 more bags of this set to get through. This is not going, like, we're not nearly done. Even though the instructions say we're almost done, there's still a lot more pieces to get through. Anyway, 1, 2, 3. I think this goes here, right? Then this goes here, I think. 1 piece here. Get your wife to help you? No. If I ask her to help, she'd be like, I told you to build those years ago. These have been sitting on the desk for at least 2 years. Maybe longer. She can come and hang out if she wants. I don't know what she's doing downstairs. She might have took the dog on a walk. I did hear her go outside. She went out to breakfast with her dad because it's her mom's birthday tomorrow. And we are going to the Bills game tomorrow. Ancient relics. I know, for real. Anyway, we're going to the Bills game tomorrow. And we're celebrating her mom's birthday today. And she was there. She went for breakfast there, and then we're taking them out for dinner tonight. You're going to the Bills game too? No, you're not. Shut up. Who are the Bills playing? Without Googling it, who are the Bills playing? They're playing football. See, fake fan, bro. Fake fan. Any tips for getting into the content creator program? Upload videos that people like, and don't upload like Jam. This goes here. No, let me Google it real quick. Did I do a singular piece? I don't know where the singular piece was supposed to go. I did do a singular piece, right? Yeah, right here. I did it. We're good. All right. Next up, we need a singular. Do I need to open a new bag now? No, Chad. I think I need to open a new bag. Chat, I think it's time to open a new bag. Chat's way more active now. Was the video the problem? Did people not enjoy the video? That's crazy. I thought you guys were Subway Surfers kids. I thought if I put a video on, it would hold people's attention for a little bit longer. That is wild. I thought you guys were Subway Surfers kids. I thought you needed something to stimulate your mind. That video was pretty boring. You want to put on some Muyo videos? We can put on Muyo. Actually, Muyo, I was going to ask if I could do a react to one of your videos. I know you don't care, but I still feel like I should ask since I'm in direct contact with you. What was the video I wanted to react to? Brawl, things that annoy me in Brawl Stars, something like that. Brawl Stars most hated brawlers. Dude, you did 2 of them. Yeah, I was gonna react to one of the. I think it might have been the first one I was gonna do the react to. But yeah, you can do anything you want. See, that's why Muyo's the GOAT. Chat, I think I need to open up another bag, which really sucks. Oh no, I don't. No, I don't. I'm good right now. Chill out. Don't open bags. All right, we need one of these. We need one of these. One of these. This. We need a 2x2 dark gray piece, or a 1x2 dark gray piece. So blank piece, 1x2 dark piece. This one, and this one. Yep. All right, so we're good for this step. Okay. Chat. Okay. So this goes here. I have no idea what the fuck is happening. Yeah. I like how as soon as Kang said that the chat was alive, it died. Rest in peace. Wait. This is in the wrong spot. This needs to be over one. How do you get this out? Is that what this thing is for? You're so good at building things, Manly. Do I have a flathead screwdriver up here? Chat, how do you get a Lego piece out after you smushed it down? Ugh. So this needs to be over one, and then this piece goes here. But I done fucked it up. Forgot to ask what we're building. The Master Sword. We're building the Master Sword. Then I'm going to pull it, Link, and then transport 17 years into the future. You're right, chat. I got a banana. What if I just mash the banana into this? What if I just mashed the banana into this? Why are you calling Why are you calling Muyo fat? What? Be nice to Muyo. Muyo's the GOAT. He's the reason we're doing this in the first place. The banana in the stone. I forgot what we were doing. This needs to go here. I'm saying it in a nice way. I could see that, to be honest. Muyo wanted me to do a foot reveal, guys. Just so you know, that's what he thinks of me. Even though I might have showed my feet on this stream specifically, looking for that piece, I was walking around and shit. I would be interested in that. You guys are so fucking weird. I like how the feet fetish thing became such a meme. We need 11 of these little brown turds. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. And then we need 2 of these little white turds. Uh-oh. On God, I do not care. I better not. Did I lose this shit? No! Did I mess up? No. You're supposed to go here. Or here. Not exactly sure. So I'm supposed to have 2 of these guys, and I don't see it. Brawl Talk next weekend already? Time goes fast, yeah. I'm debating if we should do a prediction stream or not. I don't know. Does this matter? Is there anything that's going to hook to this little Sam hypercharge? That'd be interesting. I don't think they're going to do Sam's. I wonder what it's going to do, though. The knuckles will probably come back to you immediately. That's probably, honestly, that's probably what it's gonna be. Is that he throws his knuckles out and they return, so it can do double damage. Basically, a Mortis's hypercharge, but on Sam. That'll probably be what it does. Everyone's hyped for Penny hypercharge, and I think it's gonna be the most mid shit ever. Russ is going to drop a nuclear bomb. Probably. Or the treat will get a big buff. I'm annoyed that I may or may not have lost another piece. I think I lost it. It should be easy to find, but I need to look for it. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. What did I do? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, this isn't supposed to be here. Get the fuck off! Okay. Now this is supposed to go... There's supposed to be 2 of them that go right here. And then... do those just sit out? Because honestly, if nothing hooks to the top of them, I'm fine with just moving on. No, it looks like there's plants that go on the top of it. Yeah, eventually plants go on the top of it. Fuck. Fuck. Ah! Fuck! Bullshit, fucking stupid ass fucking shit. Hi, Edgar. got to be under the desk, right? Like, you would think so. On the chair? You're a fucking genius. No, that was just a piece of... Unless it's like wedged up in here. I thought I saw it. I'll take the arm off the chair. I don't give a fuck. Shit is so ass. That didn't do anything. All right. We're gonna skip it. Fuck it, we're gonna skip it. Give a fuck. Just a plant. It's gonna look fine without it. I don't give a fuck. The weird people would definitely say something here right now. What'd I do? I don't really care, honestly. What am I doing, Edgar? The same thing I've been doing for 3 hours. Please leave. This is not your stream. This is not a stream you're going to enjoy. Please leave. What step were we on? Chat. I have to open, right? One of these. 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 Okay. Like, it's in the title. Can't wait for the stream where you're going to be drunk. You should probably not come to that stream. I'm going to keep it a buck with you. You should get drunk and then build Legos. No, I want people to actually be here when I'm hammered. All right, we have finished 2 bags minus this piece that's supposed to be right here. This piece we're missing, so eventually we're gonna have to not have a pot for a thing or whatever. So these look like all the sword pieces, so I'm gonna hold off on that. That piece isn't that important, right? We'll find out. I don't think it is. It looks like just plants go into it. So we'll find out. If anything, it just won't be even. It'll be off by like 1 piece or whatever. Did I eat it? Maybe it got stuck to my banana and I swallowed it. Wouldn't that be some shit? If it got stuck to my banana and I just like didn't chew it, never noticed it, and swallowed the whole piece. This has all the plants in it here. Nah, don't lose the piece or you'll never find it. I already lost it, bro. This has the front of it in it. This has red pieces, so maybe this one. This one's all the sword pieces. I'm gonna put that right there. All right, I think this is the next bag we gotta open. All right, what do we got? All right, we're gonna open this one too. All right, so we need one of these guys. I think it's this one. Or is there a more angular one? It looks really angular on the graphic, but I think this is fine. I think that's fine. I think it's the one we're going for. Then we need 2 blank green squares. God, these pieces are impossible to find. 2 of these. And then 2 of these. Okay. Then it looks like a green one goes like this. Looks like these beige ones go like this. This way. All right. Looks like this goes like this. And then they have this one turned kind of like that. All right, next step, step 44. Red. Weird color. Is there like 2 shades of blue? It says a blue one. There's a dark blue and a light blue. It says a light blue one. All right, so first off, you need to put together this. This goes like this. Then it goes blue. Kind of makes like a weird... Kind of makes that staircase thing. You know what I'm talking about? I don't know what I'm talking about. Don't worry about me. You know that staircase that never ends? I don't remember what they call it. It's like an optical illusion. Where it's a staircase that would never end if you walked on it. Kind of make that. But with these pieces. Except it doesn't fucking fit. Good enough. I got no idea, bro. That shit don't look great, but whatever. And that goes here. Oh, I have it backwards. Oh, shit. This is fucked. This is fucked. This shit is dumb. All right, so boom, right? Then you got dark brown goes here. facing this way. Boom. We're going to put this down now. Then red faces to the right, like this. Then blue faces towards me. Okay. And then finally you got gray? Where's the gray one? I thought I had a gray one. Gray. Gray. Right here? Gray. Gray goes this way. What part are you building? We're still working on the base. I think that's supposed to be like garden around the sword. This thing's like all base. No shaft. Alright, next up we need a little bronze cap looking piece. I think this is it. We also need this guy. I think that's it. There's like so many shades of brown. It's either that one or this. No, that's a star. These are the same piece, right? Yeah, those are the same. Yeah, I think that's all the same. Okay. Well, we only need one of those. And then we need... It will look great at the end. I don't know. I don't really care. Half tempted to smash it at the end for the epic climactic view, you know. But Jelly will lose her marbles if I finish this and then break it. Plus, I'd be throwing it on the brand new floor. You guys have talked me out of it. Biggest plot twist. Yeah, I just finished. I'm like, hey guys, we finished. And then I just spike, like, fuck it. And then just spike it onto the floor. I do stand by this being a mistake of a stream, though. And the funniest part is, I was supposed to do 2 of these, and we're almost to 3 hours, and I'm not even halfway. I'm like, not even done. No, I feel like I'm nowhere near done. Where is this guy? That is not the right color, but whatever. All right, so then you build this. One side gets this thing, and then one side gets this thing. What does this even hook to? Excuse me? What do you mean? Wait, this is supposed to be too high. Is there another one of these? Yeah. That landed on top of my power strip between 2 cords.
You brought a new mentality.
Bitch, be quiet. All right. This needs to go this way. And then that lets... Where did that piece I built go? Right here. That lets this plug in here. And then this can go back. Okay. But how's the sword gonna go in now? Like this? I think it goes like that. That seems right. Alright. One gray. Two. One by. It's a 3-piece. Dude, I do not have the patience for this. This sucks. One blue. One light blue. I only see dark blue. It looks like it's supposed to be light blue. This light blue? Yeah, that's light blue. Okay. And then we gotta build more of this. It was about to turn out awesome. Dude, this sucks. I already lost a piece, so that right off the bat is wrong. And then, I don't know. I'm regretting doing this for a multitude of reasons. 2 reds. The blue one goes... Can you see this yet? The blue one goes this way. The red one goes this way. Actually, do this red one first. And then this one goes this way. Then that all goes right here. No, it goes in the front, like this. The fuck? The fuck, chat? So I need more of these pieces, or this guy. I open the other 2 bags. What the fuck's going on? I do need to open this bag, I think. That's annoying. You're gonna have 1,000 fucking Lego pieces all over my desk. So, this bag has other things in it that I need. Namely, this piece. And there's also gonna be these pieces. Which is super fucking annoying. Because I did not want to open 5 bags at once, but it is what it is. This is the world we live in. Alright, 2 brown caps. There's one. There's 2 different kinds. Good luck on the build. Thanks, Fire. Appreciate it. There's these 2. I see no fucking. Oh, there's a white piece. One of those. One of those. One of these. I think I need these ones. I'm not 100% sure, but I think I need those ones. That's a pot. Yeah, I think that's good. I don't know. Let's fucking wing it. We're winging it! Alright, yeah, that's right. Okay, so these go... One goes here, that's where that white piece is supposed to go. And the other one goes here. This gray piece goes here. This white piece goes here. And then this beige piece goes here, and this green piece goes here. Okay. All right, we need 11 of these guys. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. So one goes here. So we're just going to put these on the brown pots. What is that piece? It's like a white. This guy. So I got a lot of these double-sided ones, but not like, I don't think that's what I need. There's one that's supposed to have a female end on it, right? Gray curve. 2 of these. You need that one too. Actually, this one. Sucks. There's supposed to be supposed to be a white or a gray piece that has like a female inside. It looks like it's a dark gray. It's too many fucking pieces. Oh, found it right here. Looking for a needle in a fucking haystack, bro. How annoying. All right, how's this go? Excuse me? What do you fucking mean? How does this go on here? What are we doing? What are we doing? I don't know if that's right. I don't know. That's what we're doing. I'm sticking with it. I don't care. This goes right here. This goes in the corner. There. Then this goes right here. This goes right here. And then this guy goes right. Alright, so now we need 2 light gray triangles. I thought the set was a little bigger. This is where we're getting. I don't know, man. 388 pieces, though. I want to fucking shoot myself. Four gray triangles. So these look like they're supposed to be the bigger ones. Like this? Maybe? Not gonna lie, this feels like a waste of a stream, bro. I feel like we could have played rank and done so much better. And instead I'm sitting here building fucking Legos to 2 people. I don't know, man. I thought it would be fun. I thought people would enjoy it. I thought it would be funny. But nobody wants to watch a 30-year-old man build Legos on YouTube. I gotta finish this setup, though. We're gonna end stream after the setup's done. W build it first? No. I don't think anything about this chat. I don't think anything about this has been a W, bro. In thought, it sounded fun, but in practice, yeah. This sucks. This great piece. Saw it just a minute ago. So this goes here, I think. And there's a gray triangle that goes here. here. This shit's just a puzzle with instructions. This is why I don't like it. Literally just a puzzle that has instructions. And I hate puzzles, bro. So I'm looking for another triangle that kind of looks like this. I have a full triangle. Oh, no, this is right. No, that's not it. Honestly, that's a good way to put it. Yeah. It's because, like, all I'm doing is looking for pieces. I have instructions, and then I look for the piece and put it where it tells me to. Which, a puzzle is just you looking for pieces and trying it in different spots till it fits. You look for piece, try a spot till you find one. And if you don't find one, you shelve it. And that's all I'm doing. That's what this has been. At least at the base, you know, I appreciate that the base was kind of easy to get through. Other than losing that one piece, everything on the base went smooth. This sucks. I feel like I've slowed down to a crawl here. Where is this fucking thing, dude? It's supposed to be 2 gray triangles like this. I did these 4. Hard to look, yes. I don't fucking know. Does it go all the way down? Chad, I might have just fucked up. Oh no. This goes here. Why would they make it like that? So, I just put this red piece in because that's part of the next instruction. I'm trying to thin out my pieces. I don't know if this is supposed to go all the way down or not. Oh well. If anything, I could pop it off and pull it back up. We'll find out. But why would they make it so that it doesn't lock in? Why would they make it so it slides all the way down? All right, pink triangle. That's easy to find. It's the only pink piece in the entire fucking thing. That goes on top of here. I don't know what the point of all these triangle-ass pieces are. 2 orange triangles. I have beige ones. A blank blue piece. Blank blue. Blank blue piece. Okay. So I think these two orange ones are supposed to go here. We're over the 3 minute hour or 3 hour mark, bro. Did you guys know this was gonna be like this? You guys set me up? All right, 5 singular gray pieces. 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 singular gray pieces, 5 blue triangles. 2, 3. 4. So it's weird because these are like whole triangles. I don't know. Maybe that's... Oh, yeah, because it makes a castle. Okay. And we plan to do another one after this. I know, man. I didn't think it was going to take me 3 fucking hours. This shit's crazy. I hate this, bro. Well, now we're building the castle. That's kind of cool. Thems, you have not missed a lot. I'm very frustrated. This stream sucks. Honestly, if you leave, I won't take offense to it. At this point, I'd rather people do what they enjoy for the day instead of watching me sit here and wallow. 2 of these. I can see, I'll stay. Yeah, you don't have to, bro. Kank's the only one that stayed this whole time. W Kank. Actually, you know what? I'm going to turn ads off because if it's only like 2 people watching, there's no point in having the ads. I can do both. If it makes you feel better, we're on step 53 of 64. So, I mean, like, we're getting there. Kind of looks like shit. This is what we're looking at right now. It's like a little village. All right, so we need 5 of these, 1 gray. 1 gray cube thing. This guy. 2 green ones, 1 gray angular guy. This guy. 1 green, 1 arch. Alright, so that should be everything for this. I wonder if this is supposed to go here. I'm going to keep this off to the side. I think that's what that piece might be, but I don't know. Is Dino still here? He was, but I don't think he stayed. This stream sucks. I hate to give... I don't want to keep complaining. I really don't. But it is what it is, man. I'm frustrated. I'm annoyed. Nobody enjoyed this stream like I planned. I even put on a YouTube video to entertain people because I thought that would be better than me just doing this. And then everyone dipped out during the YouTube video. It's fine. I just need to finish within the next hour. Actually, I need to finish soon. Or wrap up stream soon because... Yo, dinner's at 5? 5 on the dot? I don't think she heard me. We might not even finish this. But I can tell you we're not coming back to it. I'm too fat to leave. What was that, Springfield? It's a Hyrule Village. Technically not a village, I guess, but I think these go here. How's life going? It's fine. Not my ideal way to spend the day here, but it is what it is. I wonder if this would have went better if it was a Brawl Stars set. Probably not. Nobody cares. Alright, so that's what we just built. Little castle. Kind of cool. And then... it's supposed to go like this, right? Was this not in the right place? No, it's in the right spot. You are really not enjoying this, are you? It's a combination of not enjoying this and the stream just doing poorly in general. Like if chat was here and like if everybody was here and we were chatting and having a good time, it'd be a lot more enjoyable. But the fact that everyone dipped out, they stayed for like 5 minutes and then dipped out, it bums me out. So like the whole point of this was to do something that's not enjoyable, but joke around about it. That was the fun part for me. Was while I don't really enjoy doing this, at least I could joke with chat about it. IDK, if you got forced. It's not that I mean, I technically volunteered to do this, right? Like, I set it up as one of the charity goals. So, like, it was my choice to set this up. But now here we are in a 3-hour stream with 2 people watching. And I've done this activity pretty unenjoyably for this long, you know? And then these are supposed to click in. Like, I wouldn't mind doing it if people actually, like, were in the stream, you know? Oh, this wrong piece. Call me selfish or whatever, but, like, doing it with chat was the goal. And here we are, just chilling, you know? Are we on a time limit now? Yeah. I didn't think this was going to take 3 hours, and me and Jelly have a dinner to make, and I have, not make, but we have to go to dinner. Yo, reservations at 5 o'clock on the dot? Or is it 5:30? Yeah, so I got to wrap up in like 20 minutes. So we're not finishing this today, and we're not coming back to it. Unfortunately. I muted the mic. I'm not that dumb. I don't even know if I did this right. I don't really give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. This is supposed to go right here. It sucks, but whatever, man. You gonna finish it later? I don't know. It kind of represents my failures as a human, so I don't really like looking at it. Fuck. Jelly will probably make me finish it up. Alright, now we got these guys, and these go in here. Add a little pizzazz. Bum, 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 bum. Looks kind of cool, I guess. Jesus, what the fuck are we doing now? Starting to build the sword. So that gray triangle is the tip of the sword, it looks like. Those other sets are going to stay unopened for the rest of the time? Probably. Alright, so we're starting to build the sword now. Six of these. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 10 of these. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 5 of these. These female ends? No. 5 of these. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1. Oh, there's 3-sided ones. That's crazy. Oh, that's all sides. Okay. Okay. So then take the 4-sider. Is that a 4-sider? I think that's the 4-side one. Yeah. 4 sides. Then put one of these on the front of it. What the fuck is going on? Huh? The next stream is on Monday, right? I don't know. Well, I'm not going to get any videos done this week, so I need to do something about videos. I'm done, guys. This sucks. I know I said I would go for another 20 minutes. I'm done. This stream was a failure, by all regards. I did not finish the puzzle, Lego set, whatever, and there was 3 people that hung out, and I appreciate it. You guys are the real ones for hanging out this whole time. We're not going to do anything like this ever again. Cool. Thanks, guys. See you later. Bye.